Oh, the Shadowbringers!
Oh, hey, you guys are back early.
Moon's haunted.
What?
Moon's haunted.
I need you to understand how stressful it has been to get this frickin' footage and have everything set up. I need you all to understand that this was a fight to even get here. Tonight, the moon is haunted, and we are going. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, whenever you're sitting down and watch this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream. A little off center. That's better right there. Tonight, we start with Endwalker, and I gotta say, I kind of goofed up. So in recording that footage, if you guys remember on last Monday, I ended up right there at the very, like the first quest leading into wherever we're about to go. And I stopped right before we talked to Thavnair and we did all that stuff. My problem is what I ended up goofing up on, just so there's background music so that you guys can hear, is while I was filming that, I accidentally talked to Thavnair, and it just completely keeps going. It goes through everything that you're going to do. You can't back out. And then I accidentally skipped that initial cutscene, and then it loaded me into the next cutscene. So I am at a pickle. I can't log in because the second I log in, we're freaking balling. We're into it. There is no like preliminary shit. It is just like all I've seen is that we are on a boat. That's all I saw, and I was like, nope. I exited out. I messaged the mods. I was like, I fucked up, man. It's like I was so sweating because I was like, I'm something critical is going to happen, and it's gonna happen immediately. I know how this goes. So yes, I know that I can go to the inn. I know that I can rewatch that one cutscene. Apparently there was a cutscene right before we get on the boat. And then there's a cutscene that I'm locked into. And the cutscene that I'm locked into is where we will start tonight. Jesus. It was so bad. I couldn't even abandon. Every time that I log in, it automatically gives me the quest. That's the problem. Like, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I didn't want to touch anything. I don't want to do anything until we are good to go. So you guys get to enjoy me. Let's see if it'll even show where I'm at. Hey, Vale in the Bard. Game load. There we go. So this is where we're at. Okay. Can't abandon the story. Yeah. So I messed up quite heavily. I pressed a button and I accidentally clicked Thavnair, and Thavnair is just like, I remember that shit. Hey, you remember when you left me off the fucking list in A Realm Reborn? Guess what? I got your ass now. Well, she got her revenge. So yes, I know. It's sitting right here. I did want to start off with a couple of things. One of the first thing is a gift. I have it right here. All right. I have it right here. I haven't looked at it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's inside, but I'm going to open it right here. Phoenix sent this off, and Phoenix has been ridiculously excited, which is very concerning. The mods know. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what it is. Okay, it's a box inside of a box. Okay, we see this, right? Came out of here, go in. Now it's in there. What kind of what? I swear to God. Oh boy, it's a trolley. Oh, I hope so. I would have been actually so pissed if I picked it up and been like, that's a fucking choo-choo train. They She internationally sent me a fucking choo-choo train. I would have lost it. I would have lost it. All right, trolley made of either. All right. Real quick question though. When you guys open presents, do you rip open everything? Or do you guys do the neat thing? I feel like it's more dramatic if I do the neat, you know? Like you take your time. Everything is nice and easy. Rip that sucker up. You think so? All right, hold on. Come on. I'm gonna go right here. Rip and tear until it's... This is fantastic. You guys ready? Hold on. Hold on. Are you ready to cook? This is possibly one of the best gifts. And I still have it, by the way. I still drink out of this mug that Phoenix sent me. I still do. It's better than expected. It barely fits my giant ass head. Like, it barely fits. Actually, here, hold on. I think you can make it a little bit bigger, can't you? Oh no, it's elastic. Oh, it can stretch. Okay, we're good. It can stretch. There we go. I swear to God, I'm going to be taking pictures of this on that damn griddle. Everything is good. I'm not culinary. I love it, Phoenix. Thank you very much. Hold on. I got to show Cath Mom. Hold on. Hey. Damn it, she's in the shower. Okay. I'll call her in later, but I'm leaving this on. This is fan. I wear it for crafting videos. It's a chair stream. I'm back. But this works so good because then you get to cook and then you get to see all the different things that are going on. Although I've watched the Endwalker trailer like 4 or 5 times and I can't really see like anything that like stands out that's like a big deal. Like that's something that we didn't already know. The Endwalker didn't really show a whole lot of spoilers in that regard, you know? I hope you enjoy your time here. Suggestion that maybe hold back on making the memes for a bit. They are funny, but the timing for them may need a touch more work. What? Okay, well, Jack, let me ask you specifically. First off, thank you. What memes do I need more work? Is it the dad jokes? Is it the beginning of the stream memes? What's the sentiment, guys? What are we feeling? We know Alfie classes changes the gun. We do. We see the paladin. We see that we go onto the moon. And then the only other time that we've ever been we've seen a scene from the moon was with Elidibus. Elidibus went back to the moon frequently. He also was there when he got Ardbert the first time, you know? Like, I do know that. I do know that he was there and there were some scenes there. And of course, in Endwalker, it shows that we are on the moon and everyone's looking at us up on the moon. So that tells me something. That tells me that we're there. At the very least. We saw the clip of us in old Sharlayan, and that, of course, we saw 4chan. We saw Alfie and Alisaie's dad, who's a dick. We're adopted, we'll say. I don't know. I have my button on a big bag theory, or on my bag that says Moon's haunted. I love it. In the Eorzean script. Jack, you probably got it because you donated, I think. Maybe. Yeah, but it might be random. I don't know. There's a lot of good things that are going to happen. There's a couple of things I do want to talk about just very, very quickly before we get started, because once we get started, it's just a straight roll. We're just going straight in it. I will say that this household, the Caff Dad household, has been completely taken over. And now stop me if you guys have watched this one before. Have you guys seen the new Netflix movie, K-Pop Demon Hunters? Have you seen it? Have you heard it? It has been a almost daily, sometimes twice daily show that we have watched at this household. And it is actually a incredibly good movie. It's going up, not down. Soda Pop lives free, rent free in my house. Yeah, there's so many catchy songs. Alex D'Amatos, Amandio. Alex D'Amatos, Amandio. Thank you for grabbing a cup. I highly recommend it. It's kind of a fun, we'll say, not super serious movie, but it does touch on some serious topics. Like not political and nothing like that, but just like emotional topics. But it does it in such a good way. And it's like, I like actually all about it. We've watched it like 2 or 3 times. I'm sitting there doing the shoulder move. You guys know if you know, you know. So I will say that that is definitely a movie. If you haven't seen it, you should probably watch it. Yes, definitely. Haven't watched it as I had to delete it for technical difficulties. No, Dark Knight. It's great. Not the kind of thing that I would watch multiple times, but it was good. Yeah, well, my girls love it. I literally watched them turn it on back to back. Like one would watch it, and then another one would come into the room and they'd be like, "Oh, I want to watch that," and then watch it all over. No hate to the movie though. Oh, got you. So that is that's the big bit. Yeah, lots of crazy stuff happening. And then just a bit of a side note, earlier today, if any of you have played Guild Wars 2, it's another part of this channel that I love. I love the game. I've been playing it for a number of years, well before I even touched Final Fantasy. They just teased a bard class, or a bard something, a bard weapon, maybe a loot, I don't know. They just put it on Twitter, or X, formerly known as Twitter, and it's all it is a loot, and it has been confounding me all day. I'm just saying, they dropped it earlier today, and it looks really interesting. So if any of you guys play Guild Wars 2, they might have a musical class. I'm just saying. Is it fat? No. It's a oh, I said bard. I said bard. Nicola was here in a hot second. Anyway, that is all the news. I'm going to take this off because this will be strictly for when I'm trying to theorize. This is going to sit right here. It's going to look nice and pretty. Phoenix, I love it, by the way. This is fantastic. Fantastic. Alrighty, so this is where we are at. Is it not playing any sound whatsoever? There we go. All right. So once I play this, it's just gonna log me in and go. Okay? Turn it up a bit. Okay. It's just gonna go. It's just gonna do its thing. So, here we go. It's from the Up the Road deal. Yeah, I gotta figure out my P.O. box and all that. Because I never get notifications. I had to check like 2 or 3 times, you know? Wait, you're gonna start with a fun fact? I got a fun fact. Milk is actually the fastest liquid in the world. It's pasteurized before you can see it. Okay. All right, this is where I'm at. This is where I alt F forward. I didn't see any of this, but watch. Just watch. It's swear to God, it just picks up right here. Like, this is where I freaked the hell out. I was like, ah! I hear answers! No. Okay, here we go.
Here.
Ooh, hot! Jesus!
Feel.
Haven't missed a ton. Yeah, I missed one cutscene. And by the way, this is also very reminiscent of the very first time that we were on a boat. Like, the same characters and the same almost everything. I'm just saying. Dark Knight 2.
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser. Though we're hardly alone in that. Envious of those still sleeping soundly.
Those two were knocked out, remember, in the initial cutscene. This girl was over here because her, I remember her top was blocked by one of the guardrails, and I was like, who is this topless woman?
Called out
I
to you,
remember saying that.
I've heard nothing myself. In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Sharlayan should be coming into view at any moment.
Is that better? Can you guys hear? Always a fun time. God, I love answers. God, I love the echo, the Oh, that's Heidelin. That's got to be Heidelin. We heard hear, think, feel. Yeah, she's definitely, I mean, she's glowing. Or he, I don't know, long hair.
My voice yet reaches you.
Heidelin. There we go.
I am glad.
First off, you ain't talked to us in like 3 expansions, by the way. Who's counting?
Hear, feel, think. And thus do we meet face to face at last.
Oh, it's about damn time.
Warrior of light.
Who's a mommy? Sorry, mommy. My children. Yeah, we can still trust her words, but to say why now? Also, by the way, just picking this up.
First, I believe you have your answer.
Right down here, and you can't really see it because the text box is blocking it, but she has that mask. I thought about this because I remember seeing the mask, and I remember seeing her right before we got on, or we were supposed to get onto the airship and do all that. That mask it looks identical. I had to go back and look. It looks identical to the flash of the mask that we saw right before we fought Emmett. You remember when we took Artbert's axe and we came up and we rose up, and then it was like, what is that? And he's looking at one of the ween wounds, and one of the ween wounds had a mask, and it was like that. That almost looks identical. Oh, where's my cooking hat? Hold on. Sorry. I have a hat for it. There we go. Okay. Sorry. So the mask that she has right there looks very, very close. And if we remember what we were doing when we were gathering the forbidden chewing candy, or the forbidden rock candy, it is a Zem, I believe. I believe it was a Zem or a Zem, however it's pronounced. And I think Heidelin is the primal that a Zem summoned. A Zem was the one that got sacrificed into the light, whatever you want to call it, to be the vessel for Heidelin. And this is just what a Zem looks like. You know, like this is where my thought process went. You know, this is just what I had to go off of, seeing the mask and remember that Emmett freaked out when he was like, that was just a trick of the light. That was important. I'm just saying. Just gonna put this right here. Show the rat. Oh wait, hold on. I think Calf Mom's. Hold on. Hey, are you here? You dressed? Okay, just stand right here. Look. You're gonna have to speak up, but this was the gift. They got a Let's Cook hat. You got to stay over there. Thank you.
Glorious.
They were
I'm
like,
really excited for you to cook with that.
that's gonna be awesome, right?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Superman apron and that hat.
Yeah, I can do a 1-2. I can do a 1-2. All right. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. All right. But they got this hat because when you know how they say like, oh, let him cook. When I'm like looking at something and I'm trying to theorize, don't laugh. You know that meme. When I'm theorizing like what's happening, like I have a meme for it. It shows my character and he's cooking. He's got a calf hat. One of the mods, Phoenix, got this for me and sent it. I thought it was pretty good, right?
Yeah.
What is that laugh? All right, that's all. I gotta put this. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. She is good. Mrs. Calf and the oldest came over because I started talking to memes. And they were like, "Oh, I got this." So they loved it, and now I'll probably have to put it up on Instagram. If you guys don't know, I am on Instagram, and I'm trying to post a little bit more often on Instagram so you guys can see like kind of shenanigans that I do outside of just here on YouTube and stuff like that. So, yeah, if you guys are interested, it's at Caffeinated Dad 1. I'm definitely going to be doing this when I cook on the Blackstone. Anyway, here we go. We're going back in.
You have gained an understanding of what I truly am, what Eidolon has always been, a primal. Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world, and I was brought forth to bind him. Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered.
Okay.
The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid.
Axelrod mentioned.
Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms. Monumental, which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it.
Did she say that her world, or of her time and our time, will come together? Did I hear that right?
When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Waxing poetic.
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlayan's just over yonder.
Peepers.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land.
Must have been hearing things now. You'll have to revisit the end and watch.
Again, and soon.
It's about time you called. Just saying. She talks like 80% Urianger. Lost in her beauty. I'm actually mad too. I have a really nice Astrologian glam setup for this.
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff though.
Yeah, you slept on the floor.
And a good morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
Nope.
Then let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
Nope, was definitely not. At least she didn't talk to you. We've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen.
Endwalker theme.
There she is. Good old Sharlayan.
Oh, I see it.
About time. Welcome to Oxford.
Home. Home at last.
Footfalls, thank you.
Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you? Indeed.
So I guess you'll be swapping to Astro after this CS.
Forget
Absolutely, Dark. Absolutely.
At your side, I prithee.
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper.
and a bunch of people who hate us.
There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
Yes, absolutely. Astro. But have you had an accident at work? That wasn't your fault. If you have diabetes. Moon looks awful big up there. Title screen. Leave for work means oh, Dan, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm excited.
Sharlayan, the solitary island nation of the northern seas.
Emmett?
Where under the watchful gaze of Thavnair, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets.
Emmett?
Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil.
That was completely on the other side of Eorzea.
So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be
Hey, stream, no buffer. No buffer! Even in death, you can't escape Emmett. I'm actually okay. I'm okay with him narrating.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
It's a very pretty place.
Hasn't Sharlayan all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
Like, that's gonna stop
True
you.
that, as a nation, Sharlayan only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries.
Welcome to Endwalker.
It's a big day! Thank you very much,
From
Hanami.
a practical
I'm so excited.
standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders. Especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge. If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
It's not gonna stop him. Estinian, it's not gonna stop you, dude. Like, you'll find a way out.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed. The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Sharlayan's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions.
You think that they would have us? You know how, like, you go into, like, a restaurant and they have, like, or a store and it has, like, the wall of shame of, like, people behind them who it's like, oh, well, this guy stole from us. We have this guy on that. You think that they would put, like, the Scions, like, on a piece of paper and then just be like, here's your no-fly list. And you look at it and be like, yeah, no, you look like this guy. You think that they would. You think. It's the TSA.
Crown has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian. And our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration.
Just popped a Fanta. Have your picture up, banned, no entry.
Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course. The immigration officers were this way, as I recall. Shall we?
STA, the Sharlayan Travel Authority. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV bureaucracy. Oh, I knew it was gonna come to us. Eventually.
Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Losing it internally.
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
I am. Grahat here of the Students of Baldesion at your service. I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Oh
Very
dear,
good.
I hear
I
thunder.
have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today.
Okay.
And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Thancred, Y'shtola, Urianger. Everyone else just hang back.
Y'shtola rule.
Also, I am just giving a warning. I hear thunder outside. It has been bad. I'm just saying, it was bad way earlier today at 1 o'clock. Yoshi D, don't do this to me, please.
List is etherically linked with the citizen registry.
Don't do it to
kept
me.
In the main repository.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home.
See, like, Y'shtola has been well known as a Scion. Like, she's been there since Realm Reborn. Thancred's been there since Realm Reborn. Urianger, all three of them. They're there. They have been there. Crater Ramu. Yeah, no, with the low tier good god look. Like, all of them have been there, and it's fun to me that they don't, like, this all official has no idea, like, either that or they're playing coy. Like, this is setting a trap. That's the only other way I can see around this, you know?
Who do we have here?
Don't use your real names. Don't use your real names.
Alphino LvL.
And Alize LvL.
It's gonna come back as flagged.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House LvL's lord disowned his young progeny.
John. Yep. Thanks for the dig.
And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
Nerds gossip travels fast despite their blinkers. Despite their blinkers. John Endwalker. Who are you? Heath of the Light. I don't know. What do I say? Ardbert. I'm Ardbert. Of the First. They don't know. Nerds.
We shall keep that in mind.
Twins are clearly hurt. But she also has something to say.
Natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Or E-er. I'm Bob's. Your uncle.
Name and occupation?
Oh God, are you gonna give me the? Oh, you're gonna give me the. Oh man, I kind of want to see what happens. I kind of do. I don't think yeah, we're doing it. I don't think the other two would be. Like, I was strictly told not to.
And it is a title well earned, I can assure you.
An adventurer by trade is what your documentation indicates. No mention of this particular title. Self-appointed, I take it.
Oh.
Either way, your employer seems willing to vouch for your character, so I shall, albeit reluctantly, grant you entry. Champion.
You hussy, I did not go to the future's past to deal with quite literally the devil. His name was Hades, who was going to end your world, our world, every world. I didn't do that, and then I fought his weird dementia-ridden brother, and who was the first warrior. No, sure, adventurer. Let's go with that.
And you, sir?
Stupid.
Estinian Valano. formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
I am so mad that they undercut that. Like, they didn't even be like, oh, I've heard of you. Or, oh, hey, that's an interesting title. You know, how did you earn it? Like, no interest. It's just like, yeah, you effing loser. I haven't heard of you.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
Why did it go silent? Why did it go so silent? Oh, there's Kryle.
If you'll allow me.
You can give you, he's a freelance.
My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
The silence, if he would have just mouthed, that would have been great. If he would have just mouthed, I'm a freelancer. And just like deadpanned, that would have been perfect. Ah, they missed a moment here.
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning.
He's super unemployed.
Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Dragoon blue screened. God, that would have been great. We're all unemployed.
Kryle, it is good to see you.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you all seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
We look like the hired muscle in the back.
Oh. Welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
Oh, thank you, Kryle.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Kryle is the best cinnamon roll. Just has no social skills. Becoming a jumpy boy. Who has time? All right. Oh, hot damn. Hey, guys. I finally... It's been like 40 effing minutes. This is the first time I've actually been able to log in. All right, you guys ready? I was ready for this. I was ready for Astrologian. Look, by the way, look at the number. You ready? Thank you, Panda. If any of you new caffeinated members just got the cup, go ahead and toss them up. You guys know what to do. First 30 was your fault. Yes, it definitely was. You guys got the mugs, go ahead and toss them up. You guys ready? Damn. I was ready for this place. Look at this. Look at this. I was ready to come here. I had a feeling we were going to be in Sharlayan, and I was like, we're going to look that way. We're going to do it. And unironically, it's higher item level than my Dark Knight. It's so high. It's 516. It's over my Dark Knight. But yes, if you guys didn't know, I'm playing Astrologian for our foray here in Endwalker. So we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna be trying to heal. I've actually had a lot of fun with it. I really have. I've had quite a bit of fun healing. I've had a lot of stressful moments, but I very much enjoy it. So I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I appreciate all the gifted memberships, and I appreciate all you guys being here. Actually, hold on. Let's see if the camera will freeze. Where's the best angle? Let's go like right here. Go right here. Hopefully this doesn't freeze. No, the camera's working this time, guys. The camera's working. You know what? I'll let Galactic and Ed, if you have run with me yet, if you have run with me in any of the roulettes that I've had to do or anything like that, I'll let you guys vouch for me. Like, I don't know if this is the first time that I have ever healed in an MMO. I'm just saying. This is the very first time that I've ever healed in an MMO ever. So, I'm just saying. Trying my best. All right. I got the screenshots. I'm saving them for something. I wasn't pulling small. DG Jello, welcome in. I appreciate you. My healing skills, I think, are all right. Ugh. He'd be Dr. Dad if he was a sage. I don't know. Like, I saw the moon. So here's my stupid theory. All right, here's my stupid thought theory, whatever you want to call it. When I saw that Endwalker had this screen, the screen that you see right here that's on the back, I was like, you know, it's probably got to do something with space. Astrologian is literally reading the stars. I was like, that makes sense. Let's play the Astrologian who reads the stars because we're going to be in the star. That's where my thought process went. That was my thought. There you go. Hanging for it down the line. All right. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back. Actually, I don't need this. Okay. I actually like that music. That music was really nice. Do I have? I don't have old. I like the music. I don't know. I like Shadowbringer. Shadowbringer's music was really good too. I'm just saying. Sharlayan and Ishgarni. Well, yes. Also, it's not really a spoiler. Oh, sorry, I'm in the cutscene. It's not really a spoiler at any point, but during the Astrologian questline, we did have some Sharlayan people who were very upset at us. Wink. I won't spoil anything more, but during that questline, yes. A homecoming that was long overdue. You must have places you wish to visit and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so that we all may have sufficient time to recover from your journey and get your bearings of the city. Oh, okay. Home was here for a while. They were very diplomatic. Yep, let's go with that. I think I am gonna have to do that. I am gonna have to do a video where I talk about my 5 favorite songs from every expansion. Like my top 5 songs out of every expansion. Has to be. No particular place that my kin call home. Still, I would not to reacquaint myself with the city. Okay. Top 10 at least. No, I want it to be critical. I want it to be 5. It has to earn that spot. Because if I do 10, like, that would just fit it, you know? Works within the context of Endwalker. I shall join you there anon. Alright, everyone's off doing their own thing. Except for Rianjay. No. Top 5 each expansion. Not top 5 all the way across, because I feel like there's a lot that just won't fit. Like, I can already tell you, like, right out the gate, guarantee the song that gets me for Heaven's Word, number 1 is Heroes, which is the King Thornton theme. That one I love. I just love that one. I listen to that into the car. It's on my workout music list. Absolutely. But yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of good songs. Answers and answers and answers. See, I look snazzy. I'm ready to go. That won't be necessary. Until we reconvene, I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. Oh, okay. He's gonna go sleep in his van by the river. Adventurer by trade. Has the most of the appeals of Limsa, but as your HP home point, but just not as populated. Okay, I'm kind of getting used to the music. All right, I was told to look behind me. Believe Opal? Yes, Opal. Looking great, of course. Good pose with the dancer and the little dog. Don't do this to me. And out. I actually just want to do this. Real slow. Turn around. Oh, sorry. I'm going. I forgot you were very close. My bad, Witchy. My Jesus. Almost skipped her. That cat was over here just a second ago. I'm just saying. There we go. Now we're up here. I love that all you guys showed up. Oh, damn. You're really getting into that with that selfie, aren't you? Perfect. I hope you guys know I do have that to be a save. That is something that I'm going to end up doing. Sorry to take the camera down for something else. No, I actually started getting yelled at because I didn't look at Witchy. My bad. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with the quest. Okay, we'll catch up to you so long as you remain in the same area. Oh, okay, we're accompanying. I saw the Tartaru cosplayer. Excellent taste. She does that frequently. Phoenix does that frequently because back in A Realm Reborn, I made a video where I ranked all the characters of A Realm Reborn, and I didn't include Tartaru. Just saying. I did it once, and nobody has let me let it go. Oh, it's a cafe on the west side of the harbor. Edition topic for discussions. Oh, okay, cool. When this first premiered, when it first came out, the characters did not adjust for height differences, which led to flying Grahatia. All right. You guys gonna follow me? Oh, they are following me. Okay, let's go over here. Discuss storage facility. I expect the assistance of an intrepid adventurer would be highly appreciated. I see no reason why you couldn't undertake any tasks that pique your interest. You have been cleared by immigration officials. Do you say something different, or do you say the same? Perry style, and is the first cargo unloaded at the docks. You'll find the usual necessities for daily living and other imports vital to the running an island nation, but also supplies for further Sharlayan pursuit of knowledge, namely large quantity of books, specimens, and samples. Keeps the attendance busy. Oh, okay. Yep, I'm going there straight for that Aethernet shard. And Kryl's here too. She goes on the primal list. Can you guys actually keep up? Oh, you can. Oh, damn. Check Kryl out. Oh, damn. Homegirl is just fucking sprinting. Look how fast she's moving. Like, Graha, that's one thing, but Kryl, hot damn, girl. She can put on the jets. Great statue of Thaliak. As a student in Baldesian, I was usually quartered on the island of Val, but she hauling ass. Can seriously book it. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. She's very well learned, and you know, I think her history is that she was a librarian at one point, so you know she knows how to book it. Oh, that was a stretch. I returned by ship to the city. Cheek to cheek. I say that to the kids. When I tell them, I was like, I want you to run cheek to cheek. If any of you guys don't know, when running, you can see the lightning flashes behind me, by the way. The run is cheek to cheek. Cheek to cheek. You are huffing it as fast as you can. It is low-hanging fruit, yes. So named for the statue of the scholar which stands at its end. As you know, the Sharlayan people prize the accumulation of wisdom above all else. Thus, when Thavnair was chosen as our patron deity, it was more a matter of pragmaticism than belief, an alignment of principles, as it were. We may have honored him with a rather impressive sculpture, yes, but our faith is not so restricted as that of, say, the Ishgardians. Individual Sharlayans can and do worship the divinities of their choosing. Oh, okay. So they align with this guy, Thavnair, as the values and everything else that goes along with him, but they're not so strict that you can't worship other things. Got it. Yes. Hold on. Okay. All right, so I opened up the windows. I just want you to keep an eye out, like... It'll be like right here above my head. Watch. It has been thundering and lightning for like the past half hour. And I am so nervous right now that the power will cut out at some point. See, there it goes. You see? I'm just saying. Like when I'm saying it's thundering its ass off, I'm not lying to y'all. just saying. All right, here we go. Oh, did I lose sound? I did not. I muted. There we go. Ramu is not happy. But although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Sharlayan tends to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain What? These nerds over here just eating basic? Food, it's bland. As encapsulated by our infamous Archon loaf, the prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first, taste a distant second. Archon loaf. Oh my god. You have some of the smartest people in the world, and they don't know how to use some good old-fashioned, like, Italian seasoning. You don't know how to put some basil on that bitch? Oh, come on. I hate it already. Who could stomach... There was one pupil of the studium, however, who could stomach the school's insipid meals no longer, so he quit his lessons and poured all of his savings into building a proper eatery. And so the last stand came to be, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost to the fine dining of Sharlayan, the one and only bastion of culinary arts on the Isle of the otherwise mediocre fare. No honey bread. That's how you know they're British. I seem to recall their burger being hailed as one of the more impressive items on the menu. Not that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. When it came to cheap and convenient raha. But surely Tartaru has since taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop when time permits and sample the cafe's delight. Okay. Well, I kind of want to go and check out the cafe. I will be mature. I will be mature. I will be mature. His name is Dickon. I will be mature. I will be... Dickon says, welcome to the last stand. As the final and some say only bastion of fine dining in Sharlayan. We guarantee quality culinary experience. Found... Okay. There's probably a good reason that there's no more conversations here. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Run away. Run away. Run away. It's like that meme that you see. I don't know if you've ever seen it on like it might be on TikTok, but it's on like Instagram. It's where they show something that you shouldn't laugh at and the guy's reacting, and then they have like in the background Jesus is sitting there, like a picture of Jesus, and he's like staring at you very angrily. And he's just looking at you, and you're just trying to do one of these. I'm not laughing. That's how it felt right there. That's how that moment felt. All right, hold on. Let's get this the other way. Oh, Oh, are you guys all following? You guys are on follow mode, aren't you? You are. Look, I... This is funny shit. Look, what? Serpentine! 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 Oh, they're just running in a straight line. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jump. Oh, I lost him. I lost him on the edge. Damn, I almost got them all. Did I accept this? I did. You know what? Let's set this as a home point. I haven't updated that in so long. Oh, look, I'll heal you guys. There you go. Other people must be so confused. There you go. You guys got your heal. Yay! Big heal. Yeah, 80 sacks. Yep. Some of us got to take time to step away from the old putter to get popcorn while you're doing MSQ. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Forefront of teleportation technologies and deciphering the underlying principles of alchemists, it allows us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. Agora, Sharlayan's largest marketplace. Okay. I realized that was funnier. Well, okay, here, let's readjust you guys over here. Come over here, and then you guys come back. Ah! The worst part is that Kryl and Grahati are running along right along with you guys. Just saying. Those teleportation fees do add up after a while, which is why I tend to rely on cheaper ferry services. Mrs. Tartaru informed me that the Scions are reimbursed for transportation costs as part of our duties, but I find old habits are hard to break. That, and I'd rather not be bothered filling out the necessary paperwork. Oh, okay. Nope. Crap. There we go. I've remapped X. X is a part of one of the buttons on my action bar. I have it very kind of like, if you guys have ever played like Apex Legends, where they have like the Q, the E, and the R as your buttons, stuff like that, you know. Oh, okay. All right. Do market board. Feel free to browse all you like, but we won't wait around for you. Aw, he just wants to read a book. Common sight until I visited other nations. Open air bookstalls. Oh, that's pretty cool. Full plate armor. Proprietor? Armor. Is this where I spend out? Okay. How's it look? How's the look? How's the fit? Oh. We'll display gear. Oh, is it gonna be cold? Wait, hold on. Why aren't you... No. Yeah, no. A lot cheaper to craft it. Probably. Where you can find wares made in Sharlayan, as well as a wide selection of imported goods. They also sell questionable prototypes for various research institutes, but I think their practice has thankfully died out for the most part. Otherwise, I can think and stop on your next big adventure. On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one of particular relevance of our ultimate purpose here. Head back to the Aether Plaza, pan north, then climb the stairs and imposing at the very... Okay, I guess we're going over there. I want to see if I lose you guys. Look. I got him all in the corner. You gotta be faster than that. Rude. Foiled again here. Come over here. Can you guys? There you go. You guys are good. It's like a little thing of popcorn. I just wanted to see if you guys were there. That's all. Using geometry against us. All right. So one thing I will say almost immediately, Ash, thank you for grabbing a cup. If you guys got them, go ahead and toss them up. Is that this place does very much remind me of like ancient Greek sculptures, or well, just Greece in general, with the white plated buildings basically everywhere. It's a type of stone, something like that. But I actually you guys are playing it. This was not intentional. I'm gonna scoot back from the edge. I actually really like the aesthetics here. Marble, thank you. Watch this chasing you. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters on the Isle of LvL was rather simple and rustic by comparison. It's all Greek to me. Greece, a birthplace of democracy and learning things. Very Athenian. Is that what it was? I couldn't remember. I know it was Athenian, yes. Definitely Athenian, but I didn't know if, like, Sparta had anything. I didn't know if, I'm drawing a blank on any of those. And the rest of them, Jesus. I used to know so much. I used to know so much about like Greek history and like anything within that area, but I have completely forgotten it. The Greco-Roman style, yeah, very much so. Water represents more than a life-sustaining liquid. It is a great reminder of the great flood that precipitated the birth of our nation, as well as a symbol of the knowledge that flows over Thalic's divine ewer. Athens were. Kind of shorthand for smart people. Orm over there just splashing water, making a big deal. I like that you guys are doing. We're on top of Krylo. Let's not. No, Witchy, I was able to get to her. You're okay. So this guy recognizes me. Izumi. Have I met you before? No, but you look like Azim Steppy. Did you know water is fun? Sven, do not cause chaos. Please. I am already causing enough chaos up here. Please do not cause more. There we go. They're all enrichment. Reading my new copy of the Iliad to come watch this, so I'm getting a kick out of this discussion. Oh, well, see, there you go. Need some Liquid Death. I would get sponsored by Liquid Death. I would do it. I say that like I don't have a sponsor. I do have a sponsor, and I have them occasionally pop up. I never mention the sponsors. Coffee Cult, coffee company. Use code CDG to get 15% off of your entire order. Coffeecult.com. There you go. Refers to the original public platform erected here, upon which a forum of elected representatives would deliver orations and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of the forum and its duties of its members remain largely unchanged. Mention your sponsor! From here, one can see the entire city spread out below. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how I might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspired from the knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Sharlayan. And bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, a community, the Crystarium. I can almost see its echo. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish, but I don't think the counselors would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. Yeah. Walk down the stairs into the east and continue straight. Is it better than Dick on Golf? I really hope so. I don't like Dick on Golf. Heard it's bitter. No, I went west. There we go. One of my favorite things thus far, especially about playing Astrologian, is actually a lot of the cooldowns. Like, it's a very good looking, like, class. Like, every one of the aspects, every one of the things, it just looks fantastic.
Overslept and missed the big welcome. Congrats on Endwalker. Mind the edge and don't fall off.
I won't fall off. Thank you, Di. I appreciate it, buddy. Serves as a residential district for the most important officials in the oldest Sharlayan families. You'll see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors. That estate belongs to our friends, the House LvL. Of all things considered, we should probably keep our distance from the time being. Bring our to a close. I hope it has proven an entertaining and enlightening experience. Baldinian Annex, you remember the way, don't you, Raha? All right, so the biggest one, I'm guessing that's the LvL. There's like 5 places here. LvL Estate. Wait, walk, don't run? Cryle, we should probably not go into this building. Calf Dad, like immediately ignoring it. Damn, you guys got a nice house up in this bitch. Yeah, I must have asked you to leave. Can I get into any of the buildings? Totally not ill-gotten gains at some point in the distant past. Twins had gil. Oh yeah, they definitely had money. Well, we can't get in there. I like how Graha, Tia, and Kryle didn't try to stop me. They're just like, yeah, whatever, we're here. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Schwanky. They don't have any outdoor furniture. You think that with like a beautiful look like this over the sea and the rest of Sharlayan that they would have like some kind of like I don't know, outdoor furniture? I'm just saying. All right. Down we go. This has, I really understand why you guys are talking about like how this place has a good aesthetic. It does. It has a really good, just kind of like relaxed feeling to it, you know? Like the music is chill, everything else is just relaxed. I'm all for it. Did you think I was slacking? Prosper Lane. That'd be cool if they had housing here. As I recall, stick to the path and be careful not to end up back at the Aether A Plaza. For the private practices, not that I've ever attended and the exclusive schools they run in these residences. Perhaps the twins could tell you more about them. I fall asleep to the music. Yeah. I was gonna say, it's very, very chill. Where am I going? Oh, it's down over there. Very faint. Oh. I did not mean to do that. Just jump. Just jump. Just jump. I'm sorry. My bad. If you continue up the hill, you'll arrive on the doorstep of Phenomenon. But I think we've explored enough for one day. We can take you there to inside with you then. To finally log in here. Yep. To get a mist house for one of these. Yeah. Wineport, Nailport. I've heard many a tale of your exploits. Oh? Oh, Jika. Sun Jika. Ojika Sanjika. Ojika Sanjika? Administration officer of the students of Baldesian. He oversees the day-to-day businesses of the annex. Phenomenon. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Phenomenon.
Phenomenon. Do-do-do-do-do.
That's exactly what I think about every time I say phenomenon. I'm just saying. So for me, this is akin to seeing a fabled hero come to life. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. This place is like a second home for the students. The LvL served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often had the occasion to visit Sharlayan, whether to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from different shores. The nicer Sanjika. See where the housing would be on the east side. There's even some hints from various NPCs. That would be cool. That would be cool. The annex has served as our base of operations, and yet it feels so empty. With so many of us lost, the organization is a shell of its former self. We will see the students rise again. Telefori shall fall. Probably have time to rest before our discussions begin in earnest. Perfect. Of course the cat wants to nap. Are quite well appointed. Far more than some cheap roadside inn, you may be assured. It was simply that we were often so busy with research or exhausted from journeys abroad that we would slip into the Andron for just to steal just a few winks, and thus became known as the students as nap rooms, even if many such naps might as well as last into the following morning. As long as he's not catnapping again, no. I have seen some of the things. So, what's it in a live letter? I did hear that Yoshi P was very upset with the current state thus far of 14. He doesn't like how 14 is going. He has said quite a few things about it. How he would rather, he would prefer to change the direction that it is. Things have gotten, I think the word was too routine. I think is what he said. But then I saw today, isn't it the new Mog? Isn't it like the new stuff that you could buy off the Mog station, the new outfit? And it's like, and it is an outfit, but it's broken into 3 separate pieces. Like, it looked like it was, one was black with white suspenders, and another one was white with black suspenders, and then a pair of gloves, and they were all broken into different pieces. Like, and I saw a lot of people like retweeting that shit and just being like, that's bad. I'm just saying, taking the team's money and giving them dimes, it's messy. You're poking the bear. Okay, all right. I'm not meaning to poke the bear. I'm just saying that I have seen that kind of behavior before. Guild Wars 2, and I speak from experience, Guild Wars 2 for the longest time has come up with new, we'll say, transmog or we'll say what we would call glamour in that game. They come up with new glamour almost every week. Like, there's new outfits and new pieces of gear, but then they sell them individually. So they'll sell the shoulder piece for 400 gems, which is equivalent, I think it's like $5 or something like that. So 400 gems for that, 400 for the boots, 400 for the shoulders, 400 for the head, and then 500 for the chest. And it's like they're selling each one of those, which is, it's an outfit, you know? As for as much as money without investing it into the game. Yep. They didn't charge as much as they do for all of it. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I've seen it. I know there's a lot of people who are very upset about it. I get it. All right. Let's go talk to our girl Kryle. Oh, this room is huge. Where the hell is old Sharlayan? Oh, you're all the way up here. Can I climb you? I can't. Old Sharlayan looks like it's all the way up here, so far north. And then that would make sense for the Dravanian hinterlands where they had their outpost. But the second that the Garlemald, which by the way, they have total evil villain vibes anyway. The second that they touched over here, it was just like, bam, we're done, we're out. Then of course you have Doma over here, you have Othard, you have Ngashi. What's this one down here? I don't know these two. That looks like snow, that looks like... I don't know these ones. Like these, yeah, of course. Yeah, we know these. We got those. Oh, is that Dalmasca? Okay. The snow is in... Oh, the snow is in the burn. Okay. That makes more sense. I feel like it was Yoshi saying that the team needs more resources to create more content for each patch cycle. And the higher-ups basically saying, well, you better sell more Mog Station items. Well, I was AFK and I had you on file. I did that to a bunch of people. You weren't alone. You guys got caught. What do you call a flying nun? A bird? A plane? Nah. None of the above.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
It had no...
It's fine.
I was hoping we were
Royalty.
flying at some point, but we're not. None of the above.
Let's get down to business then, shall we?
Posing like an ARE BD box art.
Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroid's plans from coming to fruition. At present, I see two paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal.
I have it. Flying Nun Sally
The
Field.
first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Sharlayan, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum.
Flying Nun TV series? No, I have not. I didn't even know that. Are you messing with me? Is that actually true? Jack, is that actually true? We'll have none of that, absolutely.
As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace.
It's a real show?
This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy. The bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Sharlayan focus on recording history, while remaining entirely uninvolved in the making of it. And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois.
Louisois mentioned!
Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous. Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
That is a $5 word I don't hear every day. Recalcitrance. Recalcitrance. Never heard that word before.
Fortuno's refusal in Gridania had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, he had simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
The world is
mystery
ending.
Indeed, and one which I ask for your help to solve. Our future may
so real quick,
depend on it.
Let's put this hat on. So here's what I'm doing. Let's cook. Let's cook. I'm thinking that the reason that they went ahead and they all voted in the same way, they are unanimous, like across the board. 99 people voted like identically. There's two possible outcomes, or there's two possible reasons of why that they have voted this way. And I think it's more the latter. So the first one is I think that they are being held hostage for whatever reason. Something is forcing them. The I can never say it fluidly. Telophori, there we go. Telophori are doing something in the background, and they are forcing the Sharlayan from either divulging the secrets of how to defeat them or helping out with any of the intervention of what's about to come. and we have to free them. Like, it could be very well like a possession of 4chan Levier, the twins' parents. That's one reason. That's one thing that I can think of. What I believe more realistically that is happening is that the Sharlayans are here to record history, yes, and they don't want to get involved, yes. But they are also, as much as they have said for the longest time, we don't get our hands dirty, we don't get involved, they are directly orchestrating with Askians to make this happen. They are directly working with For Daniel to summon the apocalypse to end the whole world, or end it. For what reason? I don't know. I can't come up with a good reason. I don't know enough about them. There's nothing that would point to them. But as I went through the Astrologian story, you learn a little bit more that they aren't always as hands-off as they would say that they would be, you know? I'm just saying, it's just some thoughts that I've had. I believe that that would probably be the most reasonable thing, is that they know that this is going to happen and they could care less. I doubt that these people of such learned facility voting unanimously would completely disregard everything that they're saying. I believe that there is some truth to it. Just saying. Whew. There we go. Yes, and names are back. I don't know what happened.
As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldessian. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth.
Sorry. That was my face. I was like, interesting. You guys look.
Compared to our more isolationist Sharlayan colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown. The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nadana, an alchemist residing in distant Thavnair. Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal.
Oh, that's a problem.
In response to this threat, the satrap of Radzat-Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
Are covered in concept art? Yeah. I've been looking around.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. 'Tis possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unattainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Oh, that would be me. I am included now.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Kral's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice. But the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnairian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
I kind of want to figure out what's going on with the...
Yes, it is quite the quandary.
I know that they've done this. They did this for, I think, for Stormblood and Shadowbringers, where they kind of split. I'm just saying. So I'm thinking that it's going to end up being for, or towards, I should say. I'm going to try to figure out what's going on with these guys here.
It is a great imposition and an altogether too common one. Our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts.
Am I going to have a split? Ramuh jump scare. Ramuh's been freaking out behind me.
You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned.
Did Heavensward do that as well?
As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
I guess I forgot about that on Heavensward, yeah.
And
Raubon
thereby
Extreme.
gain access
Okay,
to
yeah.
a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Yep, that's right, that's right. Sea Clouds and Highlands.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Why are you standing so aggressively?
Alize and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
Anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
Of course, the more the merrier.
Default cat sims.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavnair.
Come, Astidian.
Thoughts? Objections?
I passed through Thavnair on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Yes.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request.
Keeps messing with me. I can't decide if it's on stream or local, as we have some here. Yeah. It's a boys' trip.
Consider this hall our rendezvous point once our respective tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
No battery warning. I swear, it has, the second that I hit the stream was live, the thunder started rolling. Like, it was very much the Garth Brooks song. For those of you who know, you guys remember Garth Brooks? Just saying. Ramu is upset at me. I don't know why. I'm actually getting okay with the music. At first, I didn't like it. All right, let's do. I remember I was raised on him. Chris Gaines, maybe. Has come to overcome Sharlayan, but we will divine the underlying cause for the Forum's callousness.
So hang out with the nerds in the library, or guys' night out in Thavnair.
See, when you put it that way, it feels like I'm making the wrong choice here. I'm just saying, it already feels like I'm... Damn it, I think I know what I want. Yeah, it's gonna be guys' night out, isn't it? Alright, so we got that quest. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to do both. Oh, there certainly is judging. Guys' night. Guys' night! I look like the doctor here. Suitable attire. A subject of Razahan. The visit shall be on my first. It will be interesting to see how the Hanesh mean to contend with the tower. Different as the magic and technology. Okay. Guys' night! Of yogurt and spices, this refreshing drink is infused with mellow sweetness of Amra fruit. The choice has been made. I mean, it's very few times in this entire MSQ that you've actually, like, get to hang out with Astidian post Heavensward after he was off of his moral high horse. I'm just saying. Just saying. Guys' night! Adventures of Aventris. Guys' night! Do you guys remember that? If you guys seen that meme, you know the meme. He went to the cow farm. And so were we. Having been to Thavnair before, I can travel the Aetherite, but what of the rest of you? Oh, another sea voyage would be a waste of time we do not have. It's guys' night! Yup! Kral was... What did he say? He was like, you told Thorbeck he went to the cow farm. Oh. We'll take ourselves there. Confluence, thou sayest. 3 dudes and a cat girl who made sure they don't get drunk in an alley. I'm afraid so, my friend. I feel like these guys would do like a round of shots before they leave. Thou wilt recall the hunt for Iceheart, unto whose sanctuary we delivered the unknowing knowledge owing the knowledge of our comrade Moonbrita. Moonbrita mentioned of aetherology, a field of study she did embark upon in pursuit of her parents' example. Both are authorities in their own right, and both are researchers at the confluence. Ah! Haven't you gone to see him? No, he hasn't seen him since Moonbreed died back in a realm reborn. Shit. Sending that fate letter. Damn. And a short king. I should speak, and thus I have kept my silence. Lala's there for the vibes. Whether you come with us or no is your choice and yours alone. It is if it's too difficult, we'll manage. Estinian showing softer? Showing a little bit of softness? Of forsaking our cause, I shall go to the confluence, and I shall face what I have long been overdue. Height. Ket. One thing I will say about Moonbreed, I like the hair and I like the legs. I will say, and I said that the first time that I was there. Calfdad's a big fan of the leg tattoos. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I was on board. I was on board. Hello, everyone. Actually, I wanted to check out this. Can you let me into my spot? Phoenix! Can I actually target you if we're not in the group? Oh, I can. She's not coming back up. Heal, damn you. Tell me that doesn't look like a lot of healing. Okay, excuse me. Ready for a nap. Yes, let's retire to our room. Himself needs 2 healers. Oh, wow, this is a nicey room. A nice room. Hold on. Lurkers of the Grotto. Oh! Where are we? We are... Chronicles of New Era. Ah, wait, here. Was it this one? How many cutscenes were there? I'm gonna try... I think it was this one. No, you guys were right. I'm sorry. Sorry. Was it one? Was it one? It's the one I missed. Right, because I fat-fingered my hands. Or fat-fingered Tartaru. God, that sounded wrong. Phrasing. Jesus, I am sorry, everyone. That sounded really, really bad. I am sorry. That was not okay. Phrasing. I pressed the button because I was trying to talk to Tartaru to have my character look at Tartaru.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule. Or so I'm told.
She's an entrepreneur, so maybe. Too high for you. Oh, absolutely. Quick, everyone, I'm hungry. What should get for dinner? I made smash burgers tonight. First time. Homemade smash burgers.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
It's funny. Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one.
We're simply smashing.
And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief.
Fajita pasta, and it was amazing. I hate the word loaf. Archon
Thou
loaf.
hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
Yes.
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Don't call him out. Oh, dag crid.
Will this be your first visit to Sharlayan, Sir Estinian?
Sir Estinian.
Sir Estinian?
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's
I'd
just
rather
trying to be
dispense
polite.
with the sirs, especially in private company.
Wow, Estinian does not like the
Or
professional
I'll be forced to
mindset
respond
here.
in kind, little Lord Alphino.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
Little Lord.
Better.
That was good. Oh, she looks like she's about to cry.
Are you all right, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland.
The real primal.
It's just...
Phoenix, you're in the
trying to
cutscene.
thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world. And once again,
Hands are up.
I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
What? Oh, that second line was not a good one. Like, we'll bring him back. Don't worry. The other one's like, yeah, well, we can't help it if we
I'll
wanted
hold you
to.
to that.
It's like, really? That's what we're gonna say?
Ah, good. You're still here.
Cory Bolter! What's up, big boy?
Coulternay, what brings you all this way?
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower.
Cory Bolter.
Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey, and promise that they'll look after things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye, we your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
Scion B team.
We set the sail. All aboard for Sharlayan.
It's time.
B team salary.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value.
B for best team. B team salary. A team performance.
Have a
Called
safe journey.
the All
and
B
please,
team.
Please, be careful.
We'll be fine. We've done this before. All right, so I caught up on the cutscene that I missed. There we go. He's gonna do a goofy wave. Do a goofy wave. Oh, it would have been cooler if he did a goofy wave. The Highlander has such a goober wave.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown.
Emmett.
A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice.
Ooh.
That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end.
That's a interesting line.
Treasure every moment, every step of your descent. And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Underwater? What? Afterlife can stop Emmett from being dramatic. The poet, yeah. Proverbial, got it. Okay. So we saw that. That's what I needed to see. All right, let's go do guys night. We're doing guys night. Wake up! Time to do guys' night. Oh, wait, no, we're not hitting the books. We are going to... We just gotta go right out of here. It's actually just cheaper for me to just run, or faster. Alright, so I'm liking it. I'm liking the vibe thus far. And I've been paying attention. I've been paying attention for a while. Every time that someone says, what's it? Walk or... Wake up. Walk or step or something of that matter. I got an achievement for that. Down where it's wetter under the sea. My library's overdue for books overdue again. Student Baldesion, we seek passage to Thavnair and understand you can assist. Ah, the test subjects. Welcome. Thanks for the res, kind stranger. Be attuned to it beforehand. Otherwise, you can't use it as a beacon to seek out while you're a mess of Aether hurling along the life stream. An inconvenient but incontrovertible limitation of Aetherite teleportation. Well, what if I were to tell you there's a way to travel to an Aetherite without being attuned to it? And the people move about more freely. We've created a new kind of Aetherite that doesn't require attunement. But the Aetherites themselves must have been pre-attuned to each other, thereby facilitating travel between the 2 points. Okay. Team Disaster Dads. But it just so happens our first pair of Aetherites, one has been installed here in Sharlayan, the other over in Yildirim, a port town in Thavnair. As you may have known, our nation has long maintained strong ties with Radzat-Han, and indeed we owe much of this breakthrough to the contribution of their alchemists. Salty, a red mage minion. That an accident has impaired my ability to channel Aether. Will this be a problem? We're made of people like your good self. The magics imbued within will whisk you away without any effort on your part. Thancred just there, he's basically saying this is right before you sign that waiver for any kind of like test subject. He's like, I've had previous injuries, just so you freaking know that this doesn't end up killing me. He's not okay with this. So assuming you're willing, we're all set. He's magic handicapped. A cute researcher, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't much, but it's strange that it happened twice. Was the other researcher Lise, bud? Come as a surprise, but we actually struggle to find test subjects. Most people seem to have an unreasonable fear their souls gradually disintegrate as they drift helplessly into the live stream in the statistically unlikely event that something does go awry. But it's plain that you aren't most people. That was not settling. Our master Wolfson and mistress Blowweeda not present today. I'm not privy to the details. Statistically unlikely. And my bard name literally because Edward Chris von Muir, the bard who depicted in the Minion. Oh, okay. Cute scientists and mad scientists like Kite. She gonna send us all off. I'll be along shortly. Yay! Elise minion. So that's a red mage minion. Alice A. Oh, Alice A. It actually looks like you're studying something. You're a part of it, Phoenix. It does. Hello, everyone. Are you guys all ready to be test subjects? I certainly am. All right, let's go try this out. Hope we don't die. Guys night. It's not the OG one though. Or a special breed. 4 signs. I really hope that like we don't, like this doesn't do something to our Aether and like we can't leave or something. I don't know.
Right, we're all set.
Her voice is higher pitched than I thought it would have been.
Just the 4 of you, was it?
Yep.
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in Thavnair.
You are? Oh, I would have preferred more test subjects.
Estinian.
Oh, well, never mind. If our 3 travelers could line up here, please.
Estinian basically said, hold the F up. Hold up. I've already done this. I ain't getting involved. No. She sounds like Tracer. Yeah, she actually kind of does. Same, no, there's no way that it's the same voice actor as Y'shtola. Really? It's Blue Tracer. Yeah. Oh. Is this why Blizzard and Square Enix beef?
Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether.
Why did she got so far away, and then there was just that sad look of Calf Dad looking back just like, all right. There's a twinge of nervousness.
Oh, and one last thing. You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness. Good luck!
You say that after? You say that after? I was expecting Estinian to say something. Are we loading? Okay, we're still good. Violently going to throw up.
Thavnair, home to city-state Rads at Han. Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between 2 peoples.
To India, I was gonna say it has India
bled
vibes.
into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy. Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay. For a time.
Fantasy India, but gorgeous. You know what would suck?
Now across this vibrant isle creeps a fog.
Bankruft's throwing up.
What choice do you have?
Yep. Nope. Guys night!
What chance?
Oh. Guys night!
Such an insidious foe.
Guys night still on. Remember Guys night. Already got hit there. I threw up. Thavnair edition. Yeah, it does kind of remind you of Elona in some aspects. I would even say like I'm getting more like a little bit of Crystal Desert or Crystal Oasis, I would say. Probably a little bit of that. Maybe. No, I would say Crystal Oasis.
A bout of bad shellfish.
Makes an sound that he like he got tit too.
Something to drink. That should help settle your bellies.
3 casualties. Andre's going through some shit. Like, look, I've been in both of those poses. When you were keeled over with your knees at your chest, you were not okay.
There was a note with Kryle's instructions. Don't let Estinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad with coin.
All right, well, I guess I'm getting up. Estinian's bad with money. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. The fact that Calf Dad looked up like that and was just with his eyes closed, it reminded me of the meme. Will you be able to reach Estinian in time? Oh god, they're all dead. I can only fast res 1. It will be... I'm gonna just close my eyes and click something. Oh, I clicked someone who's alive. Hold on. Wait, can I click anyone? Oh, damn. I think I lost Swiftcast. Oh, there we go. LB3, quick. I don't have it. Ulrich, I'm gonna have to hardcast this. Sorry. And I'll get Alessandre. There we go. I'll rest you two. Everyone else, Godspeed. Oh, Aether Sickness. Come on, get up. Oh, it doesn't have any effect. Sunya doesn't have any effect. Stop it. Junkmonger. Made with only the finest and freshest ingredients, famed calming unruly bellies. By the way of warm welcome to Thavnair, I'm pleased to offer you for a low price of 19,800 gil for not 1, not 2, but 3 bottles. A bargain amongst most bargains. Estinian, no. This is high road robbery, and you want to say as much to Estinian, but you realize any words of warning you cry out will be accompanied by your last meal. Deny. That was more effort than... What do you need to tell me that's so urgent? Just say it. Just throw up on Estinian. Just do it. Throw up on him. He swindled me. It's actually 1,890 gil for 3 bottles of Lassie. Okay, so we got something out. Holy crap. Well met, Cafe and chat. Calf and chat. Welcome to Endwalker. Just done mine with post Endwalker 2 days ago. What? That's awesome, Werewolf. Glad to have you. Diabetic, I know the struggle. You gotta get the gap between story gil and player gil is. I'm sitting over here with a cool, like, I have 4.5 million gil. 3 million of that gil is actually Phoenix's. Just saying. All right, let's go get it to the boys. Do. Finally made it home. Evening, Chloe. Made with the finest and freshest ingredients of this Amur flavored boasted unruly stomachs. You still have that gil? I do still have that gil. I just never put it back into the to the free company bag. I would still have Zol. Price of insurance, average price in the vault. The redesign is in progress. I know, and that's why I felt so bad when I got stuck in the cutscene. Spared us Tartaru's wrath. All right, we're back. The boys are back. Boys, guys night. Oh, just the most I could do. The heat sort of shedding my, my armor. Oh, he's got a new hair look. Oh. Clipping is resolved. Ladies at my office brings mango lassi to potlucks. I'm guessing that's a real food. That does sound pretty good. Yogurt and spices. How much did it cost? 9,400 gil. What a steal, I was told. There's nothing fancy, and I've always valued function over form. Could hold a candle to you. It's not uncommon for merchants to set their high prices, but I expect the extra Dragoon to put up more of a fight. From making comment, yet I cannot help but observe that the merchants seemed overzealous in their pursuit of profit. As its dominion, the nation of Radzat have long thrived as a hub of commerce. It's the first time I'm seeing one of these guys, by the way. Shiver down his spine. Tartaru, ultimate. There's this one time that Alfie bought a samurai sword for nearly the entire coffers of the Scions, and we almost all died for Tartaru's wrath. It was awesome. We lived. Have come to be celebrated and covered all the world over. A development only aided by the nation's prime location as a waypoint betwixt east and west. Oh, that's right. Were they in the steppe or in this Azim steppe? I don't recollect them there. Valkyrie shares the same skeleton. Jesus. Must needs be maintained through judicious governance and stringent regulation. The steppe. Given that the merchants at a gateway town are free to fleece hapless travelers and tarnish the reputation of the nation at large, is much weakened, or mayhap the people have fallen upon hard times. Steppe ones are mean and naked. Yep, let's get some information around here. We didn't get it didn't exactly get off to a flying start, but we'll make up for it. Amra Lassi. Blend of yogurt and spices. A refreshing drink is infused with mellow sweetness of the Amra fruit. Oh. Doesn't run you by them, so you didn't miss them. You'll catch them on other stuff through there. Oh, okay. On low tide. What you can, we regroup by the Aetherite, off-putting, though the mere sight of it may be. I actually don't even know if I attuned to the Aetherite as I ran through here. I don't think I did. I did not. I could go for a good smoothie. A good smoothie would be great. It's got really good music thus far. Almost like kind of sad. Like ominous sad. As if they've been left here for too long. You're a rare sight in these unsettled times. People have been giving us a wide berth since that accursed tower suddenly appeared over Nudrunair. If it just stood there and loomed ominously, perhaps things would be fine after a fashion, but no. It had to spawn fell fiends as well. Only the gods know. Okay, all right, so they're basically under assault from that tower that's off over in that direction. Fruit cocktail. Phoenix wine is not a fruit cocktail. It kinda is, right? What? It kinda is. You spy boats moored off on nearby islands, with the silhouettes of larger seafaring vessels further away. Very little activity. Interesting. Have a good night, Mitchell. Hope you get some good sleep. Hope you have a good week. Though I don't know why I bother. Hardly sell anything these days. Business has been terrible, but I suppose things could be worse. I have a consortium to keep afloat, like Coliseum. I was not going to read that word. I don't deny his envy. I don't envy his position. Better to be alone with my little operation, I've come to realize. You're a traveler by the looks. If you have a moment, perhaps you could pay Kal Zal a visit, and he'd be glad for tidings abroad. Like it as not, you'll find him in Saltwind Sails, the Harbor Guild building across the water from here. Oh, is this going to be a water map? No. Maybe. It might be a water map. We'll see. Let's pilot our Gabriel. Pay no attention to the drowning potato. You mean Phoenix? I heard Phoenix play dead. I did hear Phoenix play dead. Or the flying hippo. I think I've seen the flying hippo before, but I'm guessing that's from this this area. Come on, get up there. There we go. Was it Chloe? I didn't see Chloe. I only saw you in the water. My bad. Everything they ordered. What are we supposed to do with it? All I know is that their plans have changed, and that's that. Look, you must have known this to happen. The Empire is at war with itself, and the provinces are in chaos. And then there's this tower sitting on our doorstep spitting out monstrosities. The city has its defenses, but we've been afforded no protection out here. We can't blame foreigners for not wanting to take the risk. Works closely with the merchants, artisans to supply only the finest wares. Quality is guaranteed. Beast tribal mount, same brain cell. Being horrible with guilt, just by a hair. It was only by like 5 minutes. To say, I have nothing for you. All voyages have been canceled or indefinitely postponed. Please tell me you're a merchant. Nope. I need to talk to you, buddy. Excuse me. Matsya. I'm here to see Kal Zal. Aw. Why do I feel bad for him? Oh, that's a lot of hippos. That's quite a bit of hippos, actually. Chloe and Phoenix, I didn't realize how close your characters actually look to each other. Did you guys see this? Look at this. And, okay, Chloe's back. All right. Trying to get a better angle. There you go. How close they look. Then there's that creepy thing. I don't know what that thing is over there. The mount, not the character. Hippo. Hip hop anonymous. Oh god, there's more out here. And then T-Rexes. Are the T-Rexes actually from this this area? That's the one living with their okay, living herbs. They're like that's not the creepy one. Had red and black. Can I help you? No, dude, I want to help you. Why are you so sad? Nearby village. I sell my catch to Kalazal, who offers it to foreign merchants, but he hasn't bought anything for a while now. I've been struggling. I became worried and I decided to come and see him. Just as soon as he's free anyway. He's a hard-working man and I dare not disturb him. Aww. The dinos are native to Thavnair. I was gonna say I can understand that, but given the the little like patch thing, the sunshade, whatever you want to call it, over top of them, the awning over top of them, a fisherman's friend. Lots of sacks of nuts. Wait, is that how you? That's the beast tribe. That's how you unlock it. Is like you got to trade a lot of sacks of. You got to trade a lot of nuts. It's a lot of nuts, right? Am I getting that right? That's a lot of nuts. No? Okay, well now it's weird. It's weird because I made a movie reference. It's The Hunt, the sack of nuts. I'm sorry, you said sack of nuts and it made me immediately go to Kung Pao Enter the Fist. Like a fish, it was like a fish to water, like immediately. I was like, that's a lot of nuts. That's where my head went. Please, won't you teach me to be like you? The portion I couldn't preserve and I wanted to sell them. The problem is I'm terrible with people. I've only ever dealt with Kalazal and I can't talk to customers without getting my trunk in a twist. As silly as it might sound, will you not pedal? Aubrey Clausen, thank you for grabbing a cup. If you guys got him, go and put him on. Kung Power's Peak. It is so relevant. Ah, yes, nut sacks from The Hunt. Sacks of nuts. Bunch of nuts in a sack. Sacks of nuts. As it's silly as it might sound, will you not peddle fish in my stead and show me how it's done? Oh, okay. Guess we just gotta be a... Guess we're gonna be a seller. Okay. The following events cannot be skipped. 3 people here and yeah, I'll observe and learn. Alright, he's following us again. Let's we got one down here. Let's go practice our selling bits. Mare runner. He just left with nuts. I don't like this line. Fish! Fish! I got fish here! Fresh fish! Straight from the sea's bosom to your mouth! There's no easy way to make that without it sounding super aggressive and kind of not, I don't like it. So I went with the other one. I'm well enough, given the circumstance. Things have settled down somewhat, but the utter chaos that when that tower first appeared, everyone's grabbing what they could, trampling over each other to get to the city. Del Boy Trotter. Many remain there for now, but I could not stay away. I had to come back and continue my life, such as it is. Whether or not it was the right choice, only time will tell. There's no place like home, but don't do anything dangerous, eh? Yeah, I don't like... Let's not be aggressive. I don't. I make sure I keep well clear of the tower, and when there's more monsters emerge from it, I need to I heed the Radiant Host's instructions. I hope they deal with it soon. To the days where you could earn as much as you gave and tuck into a meal satisfied with the work that you did. Why not have some fresh fish today? Too aggressive. Got one. The slow ass spin to this absolute unit standing over my shoulder. Like, hello, my friend. My associate will help you. And you pan over and it's just black beady eyes. I have your fish. That was fucking terrifying. Oh my god. The slow pan sold it. The catch of the day is Shallow's cod. Delectable stewed in coconut milk or baked in a sprinkle of salt. Vernacular with 20 membership. Thank you very much. If you guys got the mugs and you're freshly to them, go ahead and put them up. I meant to tell you, and this is something I did want to say, and Cernix, I'm sorry I did get your message. I just have not gotten around to responding to it. We do have a new emote on its way, and it's of our best boy, the catnapper, Grahatia. That is on its way. So that'll be available for all the Coffee Club members, all the members here of the channel. So just stay tuned with that. Vernacular, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Back to selling fish. All right, so we got one. Let's go. See, it's strategic. Strategic, I tell ya. Do. Gotta sell all the fish. Well, you didn't have to bait me like that. You will find, if you are more interested in, and here's just a caffeinated cook life tip right here. Look, you ready? Oh god, it kind of pulls the brain if you don't stretch it out. Woo. Here's a caffeinated life tip right now. Dad tip. You will do so much better with almost every one of your endeavors that deals with people if you at first show interest in what they are doing, and then eventually just mention something about what you're doing. One of the biggest pitfalls, tell me if you guys have ever had this, where you're talking to someone and you'll bring up something like, like, oh, hey, how are you? How are you doing? And then they go ahead and say, oh, well, they open up. It's been all right. Things have been a little bit tough. I've been having a whole bunch of work. I have school. I have, whatever. It actually works out worse, and it's been proven, worked out worse if you sit there and the first thing you do is to share a comparable story. We know, and I'm guilty of it too, we know that we are doing it because we're trying to show camaraderie. Like, we understand what they're going through to show like a little bit of empathy. It actually ends up looking like you're trying to do one of those Pain Olympics. You ever talk to, I mentioned this on this channel before, but the Pain Olympics people, who you'll be like, oh man, like my knee's been bothering me for a week, and they'll be like, oh, well, that's nothing. My back has been killing me for a year. And it's like, okay, I'm sorry. Like, it's a different level. So instead of actually, just telling a story, telling something about what you have going on with your stressors, follow up on that story and be like, oh no, I'm sorry to hear that's going so bad. Oh, you're going to school. What are you going to school for? Something like that. And it implies that there is genuine interest, and you should be genuinely interested. That's why you never go straight for the bait. This is a salesman tactic. Just saying. The art of convincing people that they want what you want. Yes. This is a very neurodivergent thing to share similar stories. It is. It is a very, very, like, it is a very, and it's almost like a knee-jerk response. It's something that I had to work through, because I used to do it a lot because I was showing like similar things. Like, even if it was something I only had loose experience about, I would still share it as my only point of relevant evidence to have a conversation. It's funny. If you just take that little bit of time and all you do is just trying to interact. That's all you try to do, is try to interact and genuinely care about what they have going on. And then be very reserved and very nonchalant about what you have going on. It works out a lot better. People are intrinsically more trustworthy of people who take a genuine interest in what they're doing. Dad tip. Gilbert, the one-upper. Yeah, the one-upper. Rip when the TISM uses a bonding thing instead of the Pain Olympic thing. Yeah, I was in the same situation. It's hard. It is hard not to do, and I will say that. It is very hard not to do. Also, Yori, you said tism. It made me think of, there's a shirt, and it's a shirt of a frog, and he's got a wizard's hat on and a wizard's staff, and it says, "'Twas the tism, my lord." I saw that and I cracked up. I thought that that was a great one. A hawker, are you? Do you sell fruit by chance? If so, I want to buy some Amara. Let's say a dozen. They don't need to be export quality. See? First one. Frog wizard hat. You sure it wasn't Muckluck? No, it wasn't Muckluck. I don't know if Muckluck even says that. It is often the tism, my lord. See, first, right, here's a perfect example, right? You ask, what do you need the Amara for? And then this one, if you say the fish is all that she needs, she stated what she needs. And if you go straight for it and be like, that's not what you need the fish, it might be aggressive. This could be spun the other way. And you could ask, why do you need so much Amara for? And she could be like, why does it matter? Leave me alone. That is an option. Look. It may seem like a lot, but of late, I go through that much in no time at all. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can't find it. Come on, don't break all my screens. There we go. Bring you over here. Yep. All right, here. We're gonna take a little side step. Hold on. I need you guys to see this. Can I display? Say, look. 'Twas the tism, my lord. There you go. That's the shirt that I was talking about. I wasn't making it up. I wasn't making it up at all. To the heavy hat. I haven't talked to him in a while. All right. There's your tism, your Twas the Tism shirt. Found it. It's on Amazon and other places. Yeah, I've seen it in a bunch of different places, but I thought it was great. Why? Okay, you were over there. That's why. I was wondering why you were more. All right. Checks out though. Stock taker by trade, but with no vessels incoming, the wares are beginning to pile up. By the same token, nothing is coming from overseas. But not a day goes by that someone doesn't come asking for the next shipment is arriving for this and that and this and that. Feeling constantly hungry. See, now this is a tricky one. You could say, I know how you feel. Let's actually inquire about if she is actually hungry. Are you sure? What's up, Galactic? Yes. I'm not so sure. Unfulfilled, and I try to fill the void by gorging food I like. Do you like fish? Strange question. Oh, you're a fishmonger. My associate will help you. Oh, that does sound like a wonderful challenge. I didn't have fish in mind at first, but I dare say I'll enjoy these. Thank you. 2. You succeed in making a sale. I do want to say one thing. Just so you guys know, part of my day-to-day job, my 9-to-5 job, is actually sales. Doo-doo, Kef's been playing the strings in the back. The puppet master. All right, let's see if we can make it 3 for 3. See, the trick is, and I swear this is like, contrary to what you may have all seen or believed, you never want to be super aggressive. Nobody likes it. I sold no fish at this quest. Oh, damn it, he's up there. Can I jump up there? Oh, we gotta go around. Oh, you guys can fly. I'll see you guys there. And what is known cannot be unknown. You were doing better than I. I'm in sales. Wish I was still doing it. It's fun in some regards if you look at it that way. Some people just absolutely dread sales. Other people, like, I enjoy talking, if you guys haven't noticed, but I also enjoy, like, finding that bond and making something click. You know, that's for me. Oh, I'm honest. Get the Aether Current stuff and back out. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that first. I wanna kind of get that quickly. 0-3 on the fish. What is it? If you don't mind, I'm rather busy. Oh God, it's my stomach. Inquire about the stomach. In a hurry to get back to work. I just ate a little too quickly. Nope, going in too fast. He just ate. You never want to offer him something more. He's already sated. There's no need. Why would he want fish right now, right? You should take it easier. Eat more slowly and savor your food. He could get an aggressive response on this. Would that it could, but I cannot afford to be idle. Like it or not, circumstances would surely get worse better before they can get better. So I'm working as hard as I can while I still can, the better to be prepared. How do you intend to prepare? So he can either explain it. There's one of the things that I do, what I like to do in these kind of things, when I hear someone say a sentence, they interact with me, I look at it in the sense of like I try to narrow it down to like 3 options, 3 responses that I can anticipate. So one is the aggressive shut off, where it's like I've hit a button and they're shut down, they don't want to talk anymore on that. I could say, how do you intend to repair? And he'd be prepare. He could be like, that's none of your damn business. Okay, cool, fair enough. There's the hard line that's been drawn. You can continue the conversation, but you have to scale it back. And by that time, you would offer a little bit more of explanation. The other thing, young man, oh, so you're an adjuster. The other option is that he could just be, you know, like very nonchalant. Yeah, I'm gonna do some stuff. Or he's gonna open up. He's gonna open up a little bit more. So I'm hoping that he opens up a little bit more. I need to earn coins so I can buy food, medicine, and what have you. Do we have anything suitable? That's a good tag in. I still feel like this would be too aggressive at this point because he's not hungry. I'm worried about bringing Matsia in because he stammers a lot and he's not very good at this. I'm gonna try this one. I'd rather buy stuff that's store ready. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get back to work. Oh, I picked the wrong option. 2 out of 3. Bum, bum, bum. Truly eye-opening experience. Let's return to the pier. That was not the outcome that I thought was going to happen. I implore you to reconsider. Have you had coffee today? Better than most. It actually concerns me that all of you guys are up there. That's slightly terrifying. Can I talk to you again? Oh, I wish I could I could sell it to you more. Sales issue. Needed 3 for 3. For the good ending. God, those mounts are creepy as all get out. I see. But the problem is now I feel sad because I talked so much crap about me being in sales. Ugh. And we haven't let them live it down. Good. You said 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. It's Matt. I can't even tell if the elephant is with me anymore. I'm going to assume he is there. I think I've lost him. Wait, do I have to demount maybe? Oh, there he is. Okay, yes. Sales issue with Vile. 66% sale rate would be incredible. Do indeed have great conversational skills. Watching you work was very enlightening. By applying these lessons I've learned, I'd hope one day is pedal as well as you do. He was riding with you. Oh, was he? Was he on the mount? I didn't even see him. Call. It's about time, dude. When the option get for the memes. With no ships coming in and hardly any going out, there simply aren't any options at this rate. So you can't buy my fish anymore? He was. Oh, hey, by the way, there it is. It pops up. Look, we'll pin it. There you go. Use code CDG at coffeecult.com for 15% off of your entire order. There you go. There. I did my plug. I did my plug for my sponsor. There you go. You must peddle your own goods. I can barely help myself. I want some coffee for next month. See, there you go. See, the thing is that I just gave you guys an absolute masterclass of like what we're doing in sales and the different choices here in the game and like how you can kind of like work your way through a conversation. But when it comes to selling the coffee that I have a sponsorship for that I actually get, I actually feel guilty pushing the coffee onto you guys. It's weird. Like, if I'm doing it for my 9-to-5 job, no problem. That's my day-to-day job. That's what I'm getting paid for. This is like an extracurricular thing, and I'm just like, oh, I don't know. I'll be damned if I let that fall apart. I have friends, families depending on me, and I won't fail them. The sisters as my witness. We're supposed to use, we're used to the pitches. Yeah. Social media influencer marketing. Oh boy. Does kind of sell itself though. It does, yes. Make a display behind me. That's what I thought. I do have an extra camera. I have that extra webcam, and I was thinking about putting it on my second monitor here, which is incredibly dusty, and putting it facing the other way with the lights on it for all the stuff, so that like when I'm on this screen, it would appear kind of like down here underneath me, you know? My only problem with that opal is that it would be too, like, that's too far back. It's it's like 8 feet behind me, you know? That's my only problem with that opal. All right, a fisherman's friend. You guys in the Cookie Mounts, here we go. It's actually a very pretty zone. And sell it anyways. I don't. I actually very much love their coffee. I love their coffee. I love their, they have the That's Nuts brand. They have I just like their simple dark roast, I'll be honest with you. But I'm also, as much as I love coffee, I don't even count myself as a connoisseur. Like I don't sit there and be like, oh yes, this is beans from New Guinea. Oh no, this was a Brazilian South Nut. No, I'm not like that. I just like when fresh cup of coffee and it tastes good. I swear to God, that's all I do. I like my dark roast because I like the stronger feel to it. I don't like the light, watery taste of light roast. Go enjoy coffee and then study it. Yeah. So, it's funny. It's because it's like, I'm about as honest as it gets. It's just good coffee. I like it. There you go. His own beans and grinds them right before he makes a cup. I grind my own beans. I haven't gotten to roasting yet though. I've been on an espresso kick recently, actually. Can't enjoy hot beverages very well. Yeah, that's fair. Convenience more than flavors. Yeah. if not wholly unexpected, disappearances and kidnappings are disturbingly commonplace. As before, the culprits are almost certainly tempered Imperial soldiers, and as before, they mean to use the faith of their hapless thralls to call forth the lunar primal. Business as usual for the Telorphori. I can't stand coffee. I get caffeine from other sources. Caffeine is caffeine, Shay. I don't judge. I do not judge. There was a while, actually, there was for a month I had to, because I was getting really bad stomach acid. I actually stopped drinking coffee completely. I had to get my throat and my stomach to heal, and it worked. But it like I had to get caffeine from other sources. So I did tea there for a while, which was but still, sorry, I'm not a big fan of tea. That's just me. Not to say it's bad. Just saying. Yeah, you respect the caffeine. I'm okay with that. Apparently, 'tis almost exclusively his people that are being kidnapped. Should he be traveling alone? If he's summoning is the perpetrator's aim, it doth stand to reason that the Arcasodora would be their primary targets. Career that imbibes even more coffee than IT, and I can't even stand the smell. As a GERD haver. Yeah. Yo, that shit sucks. Orm, I'm with you. And Yori, I swear to God, you sound just like my wife. I love her. I love her to death. I love my wife so much. She scares me with coffee. She scares me with caffeine. I've seen this woman put down an espresso coffee, a latte, right? Latte, espresso, milk, and all that. 30 minutes before she goes to bed. She slept the entire night. No effect whatsoever. Drop in the frickin' ocean. That was terrible. To have that power is horrific. Like, I don't get it. I don't. That's ADHD. Sounds like fun when caffeinated. Oh, she is, man. She gets fired up. She gets fired up and she makes the kids dance. She'll play music and she'll make them dance. And I love it because then the kids are like, oh, come on, Mom. And then she'll go over there and like dance next to them and push them out of the chair. It's great. Great. Paradoxical effect. Yep. When he worked thirds. Akiali lies to the west, as I recall, the same direction of Krau's acquaintance incidentally. Okay. Deformation mode. I'm wired. Sometimes I'm shaky when taking meds, but regular coffee, I'm sleepy. So I actually, it's funny that you guys mentioned this. So one thing that I've been trying to build off of is the amount of protein that I have been taking. So I've got myself some whey protein that I take after my workouts, after I go and lift weights and I go do the Unga Bunga thing. But given my history, my education history is actually quite a bit of, what do you call it? It's quite a bit of human physiology. So I know, of course, about like the citric acid cycle. If you guys know, you know. And like the inner workings of the energy system, the creatine phosphate system, the glycolytic system, and the fatty acid oxidation. I decided the other day that I was like, you know what? Like, I really want to get a good high-intensity interval workout in. Mainly, specifically, wind sprints. Like, I used to do sprints all the time and loved them. I felt great after them. So I decided to try a little bit of creatine. I don't know if any of you guys have had creatine recently, just if you've ever tried it. I was so fucking wired. It was incredible and also scary. So here's a little lesson for you guys. The creatine system, creatine phosphate system, is your short burst energy. Think about you're sprinting 20 feet, 30 feet. And you're just trying to get there. And then like a minute after, you start taking in a lot of air. You start breathing really heavy and it catches up to you. The idea is that is your body's way of replenishing the creatine phosphate in your body, in your blood, right? So that stuff is used specifically in high performance, high athletic, whatever you want to call it, so that you can regenerate. The more creatine that you have into your system, generally speaking, the faster that you will be able to recover. So less of that heavy breathing, and you'll be able to go for longer during high intensity interval training. So whatever it may be burpees, maybe, you know, jump squats, what have you, any plyometric training. I took like what I thought was just the littlest teaspoon of this, and I ran like 40-yard dashes. I was doing 40-yard dashes the other day. I think I ran about like 15 or 20 of them in the course of like 10 minutes, like max speed, running out there with Missy. It was insane. And then I come to realize that because I couldn't find the scoop. Apparently, I was only supposed to take like a quarter of what was on the scoop. And it was like, I took half a teaspoon. I was like, there's no way that this is going to mess me up. I was just like, let's fucking go. I went out there. I cut the grass. I ran. I did all that. I cut the grass. I took the dog for a jog. Like, I was fucking wild. And my wife was funny because she was like, all right, first off, you can never take this shit again. I'm so done with your energy right now. And I was like, I think I took too much. And then we found out that it was like, yeah, there's a little scoop all the way down at the bottom. And it was like this little itty bitty thing that you're supposed to take. Emmy, I had the zoomies like nobody's business. My kids were freaking out. They were like, are you all right, Dad? And I'm like, I'm wired. I was like, don't you feel good? I scaled it back. I only take creatine when I'm actually going to be doing either sprint training or plyometrics or high intensity interval training. It's something that I would actually use it for. Because I had to calm the hell down. I was not okay. I was not okay there for a little bit. They put it at the top, but physics be weird. Cold brew Death Wish coffee. One shot kept my friend away for 2 days. Why? Why would you cold brew it? That's the worst. Oh man. Imagine being able to drink more caffeine than like 2 black teas in a day. That's your max? Oh man. Like what happens? Do you just get like overly jittery, shaky? Like, oh, what? Of course, if that's not too deep, I don't want to dig, you know, uncover anything that only what you were willing to share. Let me put it that way. Vibrate with anxiety. Yo, it do be like that. It do be like that. Provide a better vantage point. All right, we're on the hunt. Yes, black tea is actually, out of all the teas, has the most amount of caffeine. 2 cups is your max. 4 monsters and 6 coffees. Oh! That is far more caffeine than I can ever ingest. Wow. I need the zombies too. Less caffeine than coffee. Yes, just a hair under. I think black tea is like I think you guys can Google this. It's like 60 milligrams of caffeine, where it's like a standard black cup of coffee can have anywhere between like 90 to 180 milligrams of caffeine. Something like that. 2 monsters and a 5-hour was my max. All right. Leave me alone. Help. Somebody help. Came from the north. Monster 0. I rely on my ADHD and I keep me awake. I have sleeping, falling asleep. 88. Oh man. Have a cup of coffee, caffeine wise, if you remember correctly. Oh, yep. Sharlayans. You guys ready? Look. This is what I love. Look, you hit him with this, and you hit him with this, and then it's just gravity spam. That's all we're doing here, folks. Nothing but gravity spam. Yep. We hit him with divination, gravity spam. Oh look, we're taking damage. Passive heal, more gravity spam. Here it goes. This is the life right here. This is all you do. It was made by plants at first, was meant to be as insecticide. There we go. Everything's fine. It does. Earthly Star does have an AoE finish, but it's gravity. It's gravity, and it has a cool effect. Use have a cooler down, making witchy twitch. Also, real quick, I lost in the chat. Whoever cold brew, if you guys are curious of like Death Wish coffee being cold brewed is terrible, I shouldn't say terrible. It probably tastes pretty good. It's probably not good in caffeine wise. Is that cold brew coffee essentially brews the coffee without destroying any of the caffeine or the chemical makeup of whatever is in your bean juice. So anytime you apply heat to something, it transforms it and typically burns out some of the ingredients. So in this case, the caffeine. So if you cold brew it, you can brew the coffee while circumventing the loss of the caffeine. So it's more pure in that sense. But then you use Death Wish coffee, which has like, I think it is actually the legal limit of the amount of caffeine that you can put into a coffee. Like the legal limit that you can put into the coffee. That is insane. So you have the legal limit that someone should have, and then you didn't lose any during the heat process. You're gonna have you're just gonna be wired. Absolutely wired. It's so much more effective. Absolutely. Yes. One of the coolest things about coffee. Is there illegal coffee? Probably. Probably. I guarantee you there's illegal coffee. Being a Viet coffee is not for the weak. I would love, you know what I'd love to do? And it's funny that you mentioned this because I was talking to my wife and we were talking about traveling over this past weekend. I was like, I would love to go to different countries and try their most common coffee. Like here in America, we just have, it's usually just black coffee. You could call it Americano, which is the espresso. I think it's just espresso with black coffee. Espresso. Yeah, espresso with black coffee. A latte is espresso with no, excuse me. Americano is coffee with milk. Excuse me. Lattes are espresso with milk. There you go. I'm ready to go. You mean decaf? Based answer. I'd love to try Viet coffee. Coffee tour around the world. Guys, I swear to God, I would start up another channel. And that would just be the thing. If that is something that me and Mrs. Caff could afford, we would do it. Espresso shot with hot water? Which one am I getting? It tastes more poopy. Probably. Coffee tour reviews. I'd be all about it. I'd be all about it, guys. Think about well, everything, and then those men came. Surely you as well. Perhaps it's best that we took you into the refuge in the city. It's all we know, and the ocean is all we have. I see. That's your decision to make, but you should take care not to travel alone. This is a Final Fantasy XIV coffee sipper. Right. Yes, this is the secret expansion. It's espresso with hot water. Latte is espresso with steam milk. Thank you. I knew it was one of them. Strange fiends have emerged from the tower. What canst thou tell us of these beings? That some bear an unsettling resemblance to our divinities. Tower we're calling Zot. House of Divinities in the old tongue, it means. But they're not true divinities. They're monstrous imitations that bring only death. To have faith, one's faith so twisted is a grievous indignity, and will full justified art thou in thine outrage. Know that 'tis for no other purpose but to neutralize that tower that we have journeyed to this land. In time we may be forced to contend with these false gods, and thus we would learn all that we may about them. Will you not tell us of thy divinities and their nature? To think you were peddling fish. We would gladly tell you about our gods. We, I say, because I am a terrible storyteller, and I had asked my fellow villagers to do it. Please come to our village. We're good, God-fearing folk, all of us, and we'd be honored to share our knowledge. And fish! Yeah, sure. I like this guy. Matsia. I'm gonna say it's Matsia. I like him, but man, he is plagued with self-doubt. Holy crap. Espresso with water, lattes, espresso with steamed milk, with more milk, cappuccinos, espresso with steamed milk, and more with more espresso. Mushroom coffee is hard. Mushroom coffee always makes me like skeptical. I'm sorry, anything mushrooms. I'm not a fan of mushrooms. Not at all. We have a way called corredo. Basically, hot water leaches through the coffee grounds held in the cloth filter to then drip into the container. Oh, okay, so it's a drip. Yeah. Mushrooms are. I'm not a fan of mushroom coffee. I'm not a fan of mushrooms just in general. I'm not going to say that the Last of Us series didn't help me along that journey, but I was already hesitant of them. I'm just saying. Sunflower coffee is weird. Thavnarian gods that are being summoned. If any doubt existed before, there can be none now. The kidnapped Hanish are imprisoned in the tower. Have weird texture. Anti-mushroom action. Yeah, I'm not trying to throw shade at everyone else who's eating mushrooms. The Last of Us did just push me over the edge. I was like, if I didn't need a reason, I have one now. Though indeed saving them will mean confronting their false gods, like as not. As you said, we do well to study their religious traditions. Yep. Weird texture. Sounds weird to me. So let me put it this way. And I explained this. I explained it the same way that I explain like coffee and well, I explain most everything to like my kids and stuff like that. Is we do what's called a no thank you bite. Like we take a bite of whatever the food is, and if we don't like it, then we just kind of move on and we say, all right, that's not going to be for us. But I will say that there are some times where I like look at something, I'm just like, no, dog, I'm good. I'm good. I will not do that. And it's like, I don't even care. You could say, well, it's like, oh, it's not a no thank you bite. Is that the Aether Current? Is that the Aether Current up there? Is it right in front of me? Oh, it's east. Oh, it's over here. Okay. All right. We'll go get that later. Reaper. Just Reaper thing. So, okay. No thank is a winner. Yeah. Have a good night, Chloe. Much here isn't much here to save that. So, but please make yourself at home. Any one of us can tell you about our gods, but you could do worse than to start with Congo. Oh, that's cool. All right, let's go talk to these people. Happy to oblige. Now, I don't know how it is whence you hail, but our isle is home to many gods. They can be divided into two groups. The Manusa, beings of wisdom who assume the form of men, and the Murga, beings of might who assume the form of beasts. Together they are divinities. Their forms and personalities are many and varied. Some are kind and gentle, others stern and temperamental, just like we mortals can be. All are possessed of great insight and experience, and by heeding their teachings, we strive to be a better people and live better lives. Okay. You get a gold star. Would I be willing to try it? Yeah. I'm not gonna say it's Koopy. Koopa Luwak coffee. Chivette coffee. Is that the one with the one that's the poop coffee? Is that the poop coffee? Pretty sure that is the one. Fantasy Hindu pantheon. Yeah, cat poo. It's like the specific. Yeah, Kupo. Yeah. I'd be willing to try it. Me and Mrs. Caff already talked about it. It's like we'd be willing to try it. I'd do that on stream though. I'd have to do like a day stream and be like, guess what we brewed? A fresh pot of cat poo. It's got to be delicious. By necessity for many years, no thanks. It is. Everyone that I have ever talked to who has had that coffee, it is fantastic. I'm just saying. It very is reminiscent of, what's it? I think it was, Austin Powers. Austin Powers #2 with, Felicity Shagwell, I think is her name. He was drinking the poo coffee. Yeah, you guys remember that? That's a very, very specific reference that I hope someone gets so that I don't sound like an insane person. Just saying. It's a bit nutty. Thank you, Antigen. I appreciate you getting that. That's what I like to hear. Prick up your ears and then listen. In ancient times, Manusa and Muruga, deities who look like men and beasts respectively, were locked in conflict. Eventually, seeking the wisdom of the Mansuya, Muruga cast aside their own heads and took up those of their foes. Forgot about that scene. Sure, all is still somewhat recognizable. Yeah, I'm not touching it. I unfortunately get it. He goes, this coffee tastes like shit. And he's like, Austin, it is shit. He goes, all right, and it's not just me. I love that movie. I loved all the Austin Powers. They were so good. To trade heads. Thus were born new gods possessed both of might and wisdom, and they ushered in an age of harmony between the two factions. From then on, as a sign of their esteem for one another, the Mansuyu and the worn animal faces, and the Muruga had the limbs of men. Interesting. I love gold. There's a scoop involved. It's called groovy, baby. Yeah. There's still just so many cameos. I think it would be worth going back and just watching, like once a year, just once a year to watch Austin Powers, because there's so many cameos. I mean, you have you have Beyonce, Will Ferrell, Tom Cruise make appearances in there. Heather Graham. You guys remember Heather Graham from like the 90s, early 2000s? Oh, I had a huge crush on that girl. Hot damn. Learned a thing or two about your gods, I trust. Where he goes, why won't you die at Will Ferrell lives in my head forever when playing games. Why were you often talking to the others? I remember something that may be of interest. Seth Green is being in all three is big. Oh my god, Seth Green. What was the movie that Seth Green was in? There was a movie that Seth Green was in, and he was playing as an Amish guy. Was it Sex Drive? I think it was Sex Drive, wasn't it? The really slow steamroller, yeah. God, what was it? The one where he was an Amish. He was a part of the Amish. I'm pretty sure it was that movie Sex Drive. I think that's what it was. It's just my Goldmember was the only Austin Powers movie I've seen. Kingpin? No, I don't know. But there's a meme about it because he's sitting there and he's like, yeah, a bunch of Amish people are going to work on your car. And he's like, hey, thanks. He goes, yeah, thanks. That's what you say when someone helps you. But sure, we'll spend the rest of our whole entire day with working with your car while you go off and have a party. Go and talk to some friends. Why not? He goes, oh, okay. Yeah, it is okay. It's because we do help. I swear I've seen it. I think that's the name of the movie. I'll go and fetch you from my home once more. It is okay. Thank you, Phoenix. At least I'm not crazy. But Seth Green played in that, and I remember that scene, and I was cracking up. That was one of the funniest scenes I've seen in a long time. It did stop thundering. Yes. I wish to show you the hanging scrolls which depict the three of our most revered deities. By all means, we wish to see them. Doing Dr. Evil hand gesture. He's like this. Right here. Them already the three sisters. The center one is the eldest. Cinderuva, a goddess of wisdom. For this alchemists hold her in the highest. Her right is the middle sister, Sandaruva. As goddess of wealth, she counts many traders among her followers. Sandy, got it. Mindy made a cameo in that one too. Yes, they did. And one on the left is Mindy, the youngest sibling. She presides over crafts and is so beloved by weavers. Although each is worshipped for different reasons, the sisters are usually portrayed together in these works, which keep people in their homes. People keep in their homes for good fortune. All Final Fantasy XIV references. Cindy, Sandy, and Mindy. Myriad of aspects of life. But what about the Murga, if I may? They were revered as guardian deities in times of conflict. If you have an occasion to visit our temples and ruins, you'll find their images there. Among them is a god who possesses a god's head. He is venerated as the progenitor of the Arkasodara. I'm butchering all these names. Dawn Trail is gonna suck. They occupy a special place in our history. Worship dragons too. It is said that the ancestor satrap, that's the ruler of Radzahan, forged a covenant with dragon divinity in ancient times. This divinity has since acted as the guardian deity of the satrap. Legend holds that if ever the satrap is needed, his dragon ally will fly to his aid. Sartrap. Dragon ally. Remember, also, cook. Gotta cook. Hold on. There we go. Remember, at the beginning, or during the Endwalker trailer, Estinian jumps in on the back of a dragon, and they start blasting when they got to the Heavensward bit. This Estinian's gonna pick up the dragon here. That's gonna happen here. That's what we're gonna see. I'm just saying. Calling it. The hat's on, we're cooking. There we go. Cook off. I am so gonna take pictures and put that shit up on Instagram. By the way, if you are a new caffeinated member, we do have the cook emote. You can cook. You claim to be a terrible storyteller, but nothing would be further from the truth. Bearer of your fate is plain to hear. I'm confident that the information you've given us will serve us well in the efforts to defeat the tower or destroy the tower. Hat isn't too tight. It is absolutely too tight, Hanami. Absolutely. Just in time for some good cooking, I see. Evening, Hydra. Hope things went well. Called The Great Work, further north along the coast. Will 100% throw me and make me go. The Great Work. No, that's not your fault. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, oh, that not that it's your fault. Yeah, but see, the thing is that you were here. I'm going to say things, and I'm going to be at fault anyway. So it's okay. I had a phrasing issue with Tataru earlier in the stream, and that is all the other good things that happen in the stream. That is the one thing I'll be like, you dummy, calf dad, what are you doing? She's brilliant and beautiful, kind and understanding. And did I say she's beautiful? Dainty ears and adorable trunk all day. Those eyes, when you meet her, take care you don't drown in them. Okay, slow it down, champ. Don't want to be weird. Blame calf dad, cancel him. Not to be overly kind of like, I don't even want to say pessimistic, but there's like sometimes I say stuff and I'm like, oh, I hope people didn't take that the wrong way. Again, though, that's one of the effects of being on media, you know. If you're on any kind of social media, you're on YouTube, you're on anything like that, you're bound to offend. To have an opinion is to offend someone. So I try to do my best to look at everyone from all perspectives. I really do, and understand that everyone is having a uniquely human experience on their own. And I just hope and pray that that works. That I hope and pray that everything works out. Not having an opinion will offend someone else too. Yeah, exactly. No matter what you do. Yeah, Phoenix got it. Why do you hate waffles? Oh, it didn't click. I was trying to do walk by. There you go. Get up. She dead? Oh, there's a bunch of bodies all around here. Can't make everyone happy. Not even me. It just makes me go. It makes me unhappy. Human experiences are always glitching. Come on, Calf. You're a healer now. Piss on the poor Tumblr post.
Their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
Drowning pool.
Oh, we have guests.
Everyone's taking a nap.
You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see.
Oh, everyone, it is nap time. That's a very big weapon, sir.
I am Bashan, servant to the satrap. My task was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow.
Barshan, my baby.
People of the great work, I come bearing new scales.
He immediately, okay, so he's from the satrap.
Scales?
So he knows exactly, he saw the dragon spear.
New scales?
We have new scales. What the hell?
Yes, my friends. Gather round. I have them right here.
This guy's popped up with, like, great ferocity.
Oh, happy day. Now I can continue my experiment.
Were they just out of supplies? Is that what it was?
Those are dragon scales.
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
They were being so dramatic.
Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit. Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower.
Interesting.
Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people?
Ask questions later. Nerds, basically. A big craft binge.
You're the one Kryl sent. The warrior of light we've been waiting for.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, this is a day of celebration. Praise be to Cinderuva.
Cinderuva. Cindy.
The winds have shifted. I feel it. The
Slip
end
of
to
the
our
desk.
toil is near.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this clear in days.
I like my job, but I don't know if I've ever...
How did you acquire those scales?
I don't know if I've ever loved my job as much as these people love their job. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I've had other interests.
Curious that it concerns you so.
Oh, Varshan's on to
Worry
him.
not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
Dancing in your seat right now. Back to crafting bean juice. Oh, Varshan's on his business, man.
That is well.
You must be quite familiar with Dragonkin, yes?
Jesus.
Is this their congealed blood I see on your weapon?
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it, have you not?
Estinian, this is your hell.
A file or two, if so. Now,
Estinian.
see here.
Time to take off.
Come along, come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
Take off. Estinian, take off. Leap into the sky.
Cease your shoving, or so help me.
Urianger went and did a prayer.
Oh dear, your poor companion. What with the new scales and your timely arrival, my colleagues are a little giddy.
We just
with
watched him get carried away by a group of people and no one flinched. Everyone was just like, it'll be fine. He's the Azure Dragoon.
No harm will come to him, I promise. Meanwhile, shall we find a quiet place to talk?
The hell out of the rain. Hot damn.
As you may have guessed, I am Nidana, the alchemist who sent the request to your mistress Kryl. We have workshops across the nation collaborating on this research project. But it is here, at the great work, where I
He has to
collate
pay
our
his
results.
dues. I mean, this is revenge. That's what this is. Typical guys' night out. Guys' night, yeah.
Come with me, all of you, and I can explain the crux of the situation.
All right, Nidhana. Let's do it. Let the Hildy Rider loose on the MSQ at the best pitch. Oh, absolutely. I actually like that more. Like that, you know, that like split. And I think that's the best way to call it. Is where it's like they have a lot of really serious moments, but then they also do a good job of weaving in those like comedic moments, you know? Guys' night. Child added to guys' night. Crowd service, crowd funding. They just all snatched up Estinian. Where did he go? Did they even take him in here? We actually don't know where Estinian went. He's dead. He might actually be dead. Gotta have contrast. Yes. Levity and serious. Yes, yes, yes. Since there was no Hildy there. He's dead, Jim. Mita, thank you for answering our call. Many towers have appeared around the world, and we are grateful that you would assist with ours. Though Kryl herself is tied up in another investigation, Caffeinated is eminently capable substitute, and we would spare no effort to aid you. So, if I understand correctly, you seek to make talismans that can nullify aetheric emissions. As such, we can only study the tower from afar, and are powerless to deal with it in any consequential way. In order to strike back, the satrap bade us alchemists to create enchanted talismans. Talismans that would allow our soldiers to venture into the tower, even should they lack the innate protection. You just went to visit the laboratory. Guys' night! Yeah, no, you never see. Well, that would just be like the perfect, like it would be such a terrible waste of Estinian, but like if everyone just, we continued on with the quest and like we got back from guys' night and it's like, dude, where the hell is Estinian? It's like, oh shit, we left him at the alchemist lab. Yeah, like I hope he's okay. Like everyone just like dipped out on him. Guys' night! We are quite confident. Even prior to this, our people have long pursued countermeasures against the etheric corruption of primates. Dude, where's my dragoon? You know what? No. After all of his little snarky comments and one-liners and being like, oh, I'm gonna be moody and brooding over here. No. Go have some fun. You got kidnapped by some alchemists and they have a bunch of scales and they picked you apart just by looking at you. So no. The mightier the dragon, the greater the resistance. We seek to amplify this protective property through our alchemy. Was worth it for the 8 minutes we had it. The fates in the 12 sands. You find them in a tube all incubated like Goku and Vegeta while recovering. Be like, what's that for? And we're like, oh yeah, we were still doing science on him. Alchemy by the 12. His Excellency, we've been able to make steady progress with the talisman. Where you and your blessing the light comes in. Better than having my blood drawn, I suppose. And knowing my colleagues, they won't be satisfied with blood alone. With blood alone? What else are they drawing from Estinian? Pseudonym. Guys, die! Poop for the coffee. Shay, that's what we're gonna go in. Estinium. They gotta mine the Estinium from Estinian. Cerebral spinal fluid. Be like, come to think of it, Estinian got back from the Alchemist Guild and he was in a lot better of a mood. He hasn't brooded once. Huh. That's a funny thing that happened there. What'd they study? Stuff. Whatever. He remained innocent. I will explain in greater detail later, but you will be venturing into the tower's field of influence. So, for your own safety, I would first test how well your blessing shields you, with permission, of course. Yeah, we don't know. extracted his email. Still wild that we walked into the town and everyone was on the floor. After seeing some preparations. Okay. Laying down while they're giving him a massage. Like, you're so tense. Like, Estinian, why are you so tense? I have to go up and around, I think. I don't think I can sneak back up there. I gotta go up and around. Yeah, it's just a vagabond and a bit himbo. Yeah. Funny, he's just getting there, getting a massage. Now, like the way that it made it sound, like it's going to be like what you called it for him being in like a test chamber. He's going to be in like some kind of tube, like completely underwater, like in some kind of recovery thing. I don't know. It's going to be something like that. Maybe he is like a Saiyan, like they have to be exposed to, what's it? They have to be exposed to a bunch of things, like extreme heat, extreme temperature. Maybe it's like extreme annoyance. Physical strain. I will give you the fruit of our sweat, tears, and many sleepless nights. The drunken Deepa is a lantern that presented to the gods as an offering. Taking inspiration from the tradition, we created this device to test the talisman's efficiency. Upon activation, it will move a certain distance before emitting a powerful blast of Aether. In lieu of corruption, those lacking sufficient protection will experience severe Aether sickness. That should be enough to ascertain your blessing's protective capabilities. Please begin whenever you are ready. Okay. Blast me. What's up, Witchy? They threw him in a gyroscope. He'll probably be fine. When I'm done? Yeah. I didn't realize for like the longest time. Okay, are you gonna do it? Oh, I had to stand back. Swallow my spit wrong. There we go. All right, round two. Why do we have to run? It's literally a sentient lantern, by the way. Readying Aether. The readying Aether is just him actually bringing a trolley. Getting ready for the trolley. We got to do all these damn tests for these guys now. I am interested to see if, because it sounds like we're gonna have to fight like some kind of primal. I wonder if that's gonna be a dungeon or a trial. Like that's like one thing that I try to guess. I'm gonna guess that it's a dungeon first before they throw into the trial. They usually don't do the trials, at least in previous expansions. They don't do trials until like a little bit further, you know? Readying beer, please stand back. But Sufferno appears to be keeping you safe from harm. I'm guessing it's going to be a dungeon. Because I think the earliest trial that I think we've been able to go through, I think was Susano? I want to say it's Susano from Stormblood. I think that was the earliest one, but we didn't even get that until we got into the Red Sea. And that was like even like halfway through the Red Sea. Come on, little buddy. Spent all that time blasting me. I didn't like it. Freezing. All smiles. All of a sudden, everyone's all smiles. All smiles. Everyone's happy. It's the coolest thing. Everyone's having a great time. Having exalted all of its aid, the drunken diva is now has a well-earned rest. What do you know about the Five Nights at Freddy lore? I actually know some. My nephew's really into Five Nights at Freddy's. He's into Five Nights at Freddy's and then Poppy Playtime. He really likes Poppy Playtime. Then the strength of your blessing is beyond doubt. There is no risk the tower will corrupt your Aether. With this, we can request aid for task ahead for easier. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, of course. The bite of shadowed footsteps. Special link, but we have exhausted our stores of key ingredient for the spirit weed. The herb grows not far from here, and I would like to go and harvest some. With the recent spate of kidnappings, however, our code is... The elephants travel alone at our own peril. Will you not come with me as my escort? I would compensate you for your troubles, of course. Oh, okay, yes, why not? First night is usually not that bad. Mark voice. I'm missing this reference. I am missing this reference 100%. I'm going to assume you guys know what you're talking about, because I have no idea. Have anything? Oh, Markiplier? We're too chronically online. Yep. Truth be told, I think I've only ever watched Markiplier like once or twice on the original Five Nights at Freddy, and that was it. And like, not even his whole videos. Respect for Markiplier. I just don't. I don't really watch his stuff. So I don't mean to be that to be rude or anything. Just saying. He played the games. It's mostly him losing his mind. We are definitely just gravity spamming, by the way. And then at the point of bragging, you know Mark's brother? I'm taking your astral lobe away. I used gravity when there were still more than two enemies there. Thank you very much. Just saying. There's a guy. Okay, so for the horror like aspect. I do occasionally watch one guy. I think it's like his name is like Keensam or Kisam, something like that. And I watched him when he started doing the back rooms. He started playing the back rooms and all that. Like, I actually really liked his playthroughs because I would get jump scares too. Like, just watching, it would be on the side screen. I'd be like, and like over there. I like, absolutely. I do watch some horror game playthroughs, you know? Kane Pixels were very good for backrooms content. Yeah. All right, let's go get some weed. And not that kind of weed. I think it's illegal now in the United States in most places. Same. Oh man, what do I got going on this week? We got 4th of July this week, by the way. For those here in the United States celebrating the America's birthday on this Friday. What's it? Not this year, but then the following year. This year and the following, not this year, the following year. I believe the following year, in 2026, is going to be the 250th anniversary, 250th birthday of the United States, the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Oh, just imagine how many people are going to wake up on July 5th, July 5th of 2026, and not have their whole hand. I'm just saying. That is going to be a wild ass party. I'm doing something. You know what? Maybe I'll feel so intrepid I'll stream our foray. It'll probably just be us in the backyards cooking, but the same. Empires tend to last an average of 200 years. Yep. Oh, I know. At any point it could come crashing down. I know. Who followed her in her? Well, you know, they come out of this place, to this place to train and dedicate their dance to the ancestors. Happy benefit of is that the spirit wheat grows here in abundance. I will set about harvesting. It's so good as a stand guard. I don't watch them. I forgot about the 4th. I am semi-retired, and weekends are mostly indistinguishable from weekdays. Yep, I can understand that. Oh, look, there's a dancer right now. People are buying pork butts and corn by the dozens at your job. Yeah. Yes. I got a rack of ribs. That I'm gonna cook. I am one of those guys. My mom makes some homemade barbecue sauce. I'm gonna use all that. Brisket. Oh, good brisket sounds great.
Yes, that would be Radzad Khan. Hardly anyone has been allowed in or out since our troubles with the tower began.
Never miss a holiday.
The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing.
Pork butts are real. Yes, they are.
Well, he is the most important person in Radzad Khan.
No, it was a joke from Coward Chicken.
This
No.
island was home to 2 tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra.
Arkasotra. There we go. Someone had
When
to say
the
it.
Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether. Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hyur from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves.
Boy, this is awkward that I'm a Hyur. I'm a Highlander, granted, but still a Hyur nonetheless. Anyway.
It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today.
As you do as Hyur.
Ever since, a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position. You see, by and large, the state is run by the people, but when problems arise, it is the satrap who mediates a solution. The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed Radzad Khan to thrive all these years.
That has its pros and cons, having only one single person mediate
It
solutions
was
like
the
that.
satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our countrymen.
I'm sorry, I can't see anything. It is foggy as shit out here. Oh, okay. Seeing something. Pellet grill, 6-hour hold
What
in
is
the
the
oven at
delay with the
175.
vessel? I told you I need to adjust those ratios.
No, this is at the great work. Squints very hard. Uh-oh.
I come
Fandango.
all this way to admire one of my splendid towers, and what do I find? Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets.
By the way, that is Laha Brea's mask on a black coffee mug.
I seem to recall a similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name? Oh, something. Owen? Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail?
Homeboy's not okay.
Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plans. And yet, I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal? Complications be damned, for we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
See, he's doing the whole Emmett thing. You remember Emmett was watching us in Lakeland? Like, while we were being chased and hunted down? Like, he's doing it again. There we go. Let's head back to the great work. All right, I'm gonna stop it here because I want to go and check out the build up, all the stuff that we've done in at the Goblet. Asky and Stendler. Yeah, but like they could directly stop everything right here. I have no direct aetheric knowledge on how to do anything whatsoever. It's not a good decorating job. Witchy, what are you talking about? We saw it last week. Look, I still have that. Look, hey, you guys ready? Yeah, look, I'll just do it. Oh, the Shadowbringers! Hey y'all, it's me, your boy CDG, here to show you the Calf Dad streamer house. All right, let's go ahead and take a round. First, we got the... You say less. I have that on speed dial. That shit is on speed dial. I don't think you understand. I want to see it again. All right, hold on. I want to check out the house. I forgot where I live. 39, we're up here. Do 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 do. So we've seen this. I'll run through the clip before I end the stream. But I want to go inside and check out some stuff. You can teleport. Oh, I can? Can I? Oh yeah. Oh no, I didn't do anything. Oh, I just had a couple touches here and there. Look at this place. The colors, everything. Holy crap. And then you got the three sisters. Look, you see this? Mindy, Sandy, and Cindy. I'm just saying. And it's very fitting for where we're at right now. Thank you. Trying to step back so I can see everything. Yeah, no. Oh, I didn't do a good job. Ha ha ha. Pandering. Thank you very much. You know damn well you did a good job. It's like, yeah, it's just nothing. Whatever. Hippo riding. Spots to make it look good. We are on Mist. We're in the Mist Ward. Ward 3, plot 39. Astrologian up high. We got the Dragoon. We got the Warrior. We got the Dark Knight and the Black Mage. And the legendary armor itself. Can't see anything. Oh, you did keep Mirror Web. Excellent. Did this room change down here? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's what the music feels like. Dun 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 dun. This is great. This is fantastic. And Galactic, I agree. All right. Which one of these can I check out? Is it the company workshop? Is it the company workshop that I can look out? Oh, I can look out. Song name, that was Riding Hippos, or Hippo Riding, I think is the name. Private Chambers. All right, we're checking out Phoenix's room. Giant picture of Emmett. Hold on. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. There we go. The music, the dramatic music is fantastic. But the fact that you're sitting there across there staring at me with an armed guard to your side is terrifying. This is great. I love this. Can I back out? There we go. Oh, that's cool. You have the different elements. This is nice. Look at all this detail. Emmett Selk. Everyone fawns over Emmett. What's up here? Oh, it's just to get the books. Very nice, very nice. Yes. Very nice. I should like to go now. I'm here to talk about your Chocobo's extended warranty. Mob boss. Yeah, basically. Parent-teacher conference. Play again so bad to work on my FC room, but my PC hasn't been able to play since Dawn Trail dropped. Oh no! Alright, Witchy. You said Coral Emporium, Ward 27. Where is that? Where's your house? Yeah, I'll take a look at your house real quick. Ishgard. I don't know if I have Ishgard open. Anami, thank you very much. Hope you have a great week, and thank you for the donations this evening. I appreciate your time here. Thank you very, very much. Oh, okay, I can teleport directly to your house. How do I do so? Do. I need to come to Coral. Oh, I need to go to Coral. Okay, world transfer. Got it. Give me a sec. Oh, let's go take a look. You see what she sent? What? Did you see what I sent? What? Oh, wait, no. Go back. Go to Crystal. I am so damn lost now. Hold on. What? Oh, I only have to go to Olda? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, guys. Trying to find my damn character, too. Log in with my character. Okay, well, fine. I'll just go ahead and log in with my character. Just saying. Select world travel. I didn't know that. I was like, all right, I guess I have to go back out and go back in. Yeah, playing IT. This is basically like if you've ever had to call in and try to work on someone's website, like a company's website, and you're trying to figure out how the hell to do so. Like, this is exactly what it's like. 100%. And I thought I was doing pretty good. Okay. Cat. All right, we're going to Olda. No, not the Black Shroud. Did you turn your Aetherite on and off again? Not shame, just giving step-by-step instructions. Calls and yeah, then they start screen sharing. All right, traveling to Curl. Are you sure your Aetherite is plugged in? No, I am not. All right, Korthas. No, I don't see it, Galactic. I don't see what you sent me. All right, so now how do I go from here? Go to your friends list. You were down here, I think. Estate teleportation, I'm guessing, is what it is. Private estate. See? Figured it out. This has to be one of the 3 main cities. Okay, okay. Until you've done it a few times. All right. All right, so this is Witchy's house. This is actually really nice. All right, hold on 1 second. Like the little stepping stones to the paths. But then up here, like this little lounge area to look up at the stars. All about this. It'd be cool if you could use it. Anvil, all that stuff. I like this. Nice little relaxing area over here. You got some people up on your roofs. This is nice. All right, let's see what you got. Let's see how well this house is. Not made for 8-foot tall bunnies in mind. Oh, look at you just sitting here so styling. Just waiting. Yes. Just waiting around. Oh, this is nice. What's the music? You got Orm in the kitchen. Does your kitchen come with Orm? Was that included? Was she included with it? Oh, spoiler. Gotcha. Oh, I like this. I like the sitting area up here. Oh, then look, the council or the council estate for Old Sharlayan is in Leviathan Center, plot 13 or War 13, plot 33. I could actually do a whole, probably a whole stream of just looking at people's houses. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Nice little bed. You got some pillows. Oh, and the Sultana banana. Housing stream. Not today. No. I'm gonna have to log off. I'm fading fast. Oh, I like this little upstairs room. Why does she got a giant ass knife though? Is that a toy knife? I hope that's a toy knife. That isn't just like, it's a big ass one right there. I'm just saying, just calling them as I say them. After you finish Dawn Trail. You could need to redo personal house. Look at our message book. Cozy. I love the basement. I want to cook in your kitchen. All right, where's your... Wait, how do you get to your basement? Oh, sorry, I just barged right here. You think that they would have the doors. Ajara, I'm sorry, Viseroth, my bad. Just come barging in. My bad. Very cozy. Curious of how you sleep with a full flower bed right there. Wait, Galactic, I think I remember how you get into the basement. This is a really well done house. Holy crap. Oh, Phoenix. Phoenix fell asleep with a goblin. No shade. It's a goblin stuffy. Papa Donda. This is a really nice house. Holy crap. Crafter house address book? Yeah, probably. If I remember correctly, there is a way to get into the basement, and I just gotta remember how to get there. Is it like this one? You have to like glitch through the wall. Can't remember which wall. Oh, is it this one? Wait. No. There we go. Fell through. There we go. Witchy, I want you to know I remembered this. I remember Galactic showing me his house, and I did the same thing. I did the same thing. I was pushing around on the walls, and he was like, "Don't do it." Is this Phoenix's interrogation room? Witchy? Is this like, you should put a chair just like right here and have it sealed. Like anytime. Oh, it's a photo studio. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. All right, that makes a lot more sense. But if just from a quick like glance, I was like, damn, this looks like an interrogation studio. Like, this is fantastic. And yes, I remembered it because then the walls clip a little bit weird. Because then you got to go like over here and you got to kind of jump. Like you got to jump just right. There you go. To get on out. I remember that because that like Galactic was showing me that and he thought it was hilarious. Deal bars from the PvP currency. This is great, Witchy. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is midnight and I am going to have to call it. I am very, very sleepy deeps. Calf Dad is running out of caffeine and ready to go to bed. So we got a pretty decent way in, and I think I'm actually getting further into the MSQ faster because I'm not doing the startup at the beginning of each stream. Each stream I spend about like a half hour doing the startup, talking about whatever, before I actually get into any of the MSQ. Now I'm doing that half hour and then playing for 3 hours. So I think that this is working out a little bit better. I do want to give a couple of quick shout outs, of course, to all the members of the channel who are helping me along on this journey to become a full-time content creator. I thank you. To the mods of the channel who, of course, faithfully and ever so diligently are making sure I'm not seeing any of the shit that I'm not supposed to be seeing. So thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Phoenix, I gotta say, I love this hat. I love this hat. I love the Let's Cook hat. I'm going to be using it frequently. I'm going to go out there and probably griddle. I'll post it in the Discord. I'll go outside and griddle with this hat on. It's going to be fantastic. I do want to give a quick shout out to Jack for the donation earlier, Dark Knight for a couple of donations as well, Hanami for a donation, Panda for the 20 gifted memberships, Writer Jack for a donation for Always Rescue, of course it's Always Rescue, Die for 2 separate donations, Calbog for another one, and then Vernacular for 20 gifted memberships. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys very, very much. It is a nice long week and we got tons of things going on. So if you guys, I really want you guys to have a good week. I really want you guys to just go out there, play some games, have some fun, just really enjoy the time. Just enjoy it. I know that's easier said than done, but just try to find that best time. That's all I'll say. Stream next Monday starts 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard. We're going to be cracking out some more stuff here with our boy Estinian. Hopefully he's still alive. We have no confirmation. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And as always, stay caffeinated, folks.